block of yo, y'all heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? I'm so much this.
Again and again. Wendy, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you. The winner of the game this year award.
How you doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience radio program, where today we have no guests, which is actually a good thing because we get a chance to talk about a whole lot of events that have gone on this week. I mean, I still can't get over Heather Locklear and Richie Sambora going through marital difficulties that could end up in divorce. Believe it or not, I find that harder to believe than Denzel and Paulette getting a divorce. And just a whole bunch of stuff. I know a lot of you all are planning to go see Get Rich or Die Trying this weekend. Oh, during Advice Hour today, I'm going to give you a suggestion on how to answer the question, Mommy, where do babies come from? Because if you have kids that are like 4, 5, 6, and 7 years old, you've probably already explained this. But if you're avoiding them because you don't know how, I've got the perfect way to explain during Advice Hour. So keep it right here. And plus, we gossip and we have so much fun with each other. Happy Veterans Day, everybody, and welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
What's up? This is Chad L. Coleman, a.k.a. Cuddy from The Wire.
This is Jack A. Harry.
Yo, what's up? This is Keenan Thompson, you know what I'm saying? You're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
What's up, people? This is Anthony Hamilton, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
What the people say.
Wendy Williams!
Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Happy Veterans Day weekend. Shout out to all the vets clogging up traffic with y'all's parade down Fifth Avenue. I guess their Veterans Day parades all over the country today, especially in this time of war and stuff. You know, I say it jokingly, but really, respect to the veterans and respect to people serving our country right now. The banks are closed. I rolled into work barely with enough money. Did you get caught out there today with the money? I did. And I have letters in my bag I wanted to, have specially mailed at the post office. I'm jacked up. But the veterans march on, and thank you so much for fighting for our country. Certainly, I couldn't do such a thing. I'm too much of a coward. But shout out to everybody who's listening on Armed Forces Radio. Hey, how you doing? Glad we could be here to entertain you. Beanie Siegel, I guess, will spend the entire weekend in jail. No word on that. He's come up with that $26,000, which I'm thinking is a pretty easy amount of money for a well-connected dude like that. Even if he doesn't have the money himself, sell the damn Bentley. Take a second mortgage on a house. That's not even a full mortgage. I mean, if you own your crap and you're in good with your bank, in 8 hours they can have that money transferred into your account. Hell, less than 8 hours. You don't even have to go in there. You call up over the telephone. And then they'll say, "Oh, Mr. Siegel, we'll see you on, Monday when you come and sign off on it. Don't worry about it. It's in your account." You know what I mean? That's a damn shame. That man is still in jail from what I understand for a $26,000 in back child support. Plus he's going to pay a $2,000 fine. Jenny McCarthy and Jim Carrey are still riding this thing out. I first read about it like 2 weeks ago. Or maybe, maybe 24 hours after she left the show, because, she was here maybe 3 weeks ago. Well, he's 43. She's 33. She's a fun girl. He's a fun guy. I see Jim Carrey and Jenny McCarthy together more than I see Jim Carrey when he was with Renee Zellweger. Or Holly, what was her name? He was with the actress. Yeah. She's aging bad like Jasmine Guy. They both, they both have, you know who I'm talking about. Holly, I forgot her last name. Damn. Anyway. So she filed for her divorce, this Jenny McCarthy friend to the show, and everybody's saying that they're all around town together. What a week it's been in gossip, though, right? As far as I'm concerned, a few big things have happened. Halle Berry is pregnant. What, Artie?
Lauren Holly.
Lauren Holly, that's right. Yep, that's bad white.
Very.
Very bad white. It's cracking all over the place. Oh. Speaking of which, that's one thing that I have to get proficient with around the house. We had a leak that didn't drip like onto the floor, but the stain and then the moisture. We got it. We're going to get a new roof in the spring. All those days of rain. Remember, we had like 5 days of rain here in the Northeast, and it was bad. And the best part about it was it was blowing rain. Because if it rains straight down, sometimes your roof doesn't really get tested. But if it's blowing rain, then it's blowing all different directions, and it just really tests what the hell is going on. So, I already did my price points. I checked with 3 different roofing companies. I know who I'm going to go with. And in the meantime, there's a stain, and there's Thanksgiving company, coming. So this morning I spent the morning, and it really, I'm pretty good at this home maintenance stuff. You know what I mean? I took my kids to school and then came back. I put on, some sweats, got up on the chair. I don't even use a ladder. I had my, the stain sealant. So you spray that first, right? And then you put your sealing white on there. And done. Voila. So that's drying, and it'll be ready to go. And I suspect that between now and the spring, we'll have more badness where, I'll get the same stain. I'll just do the same thing. Well, the thing is that there's no there's no cracks yet. And I don't think that it will. And all 3 people who came to give estimates said, no, you're good till spring. When I say spring, I don't mean like, May. I'm talking about like March 15th. Spring, I don't even think is sprung, but just, like March 15th. We'll rip the roof off the mother sucker. Yeah, but so this week, okay, so Denzel and Paulette, I'm not as surprised as Richie Sambora and Heather Locklear. 50 Cent's movie, smashing hit. There was some sort of shooting or something like that. I heard on The View this morning, ironically. He was on The View. I'm still trying to chase my cold, I'm sorry. He was on The View this morning, and they revealed on The View that there was a shootout on opening day. Not a shootout, but a shooting in Pittsburgh. And it was like grown people, like a 30-something-year-old and another 30-something-year-old over some mess, whatever. You all be safe out there this weekend. You're going to see the movie and stuff, The movie attracts all kinds of people because so does 50. You get, Lily White in the suburbs. You get Bliggity Black in the suburbs. You get, you get the hood element. You get the suburban element. You get the money. You get the poor, and, it's a great thing for him. I suspect he'll be number 1 at the box office after the weekend numbers. I couldn't imagine what's going to beat it. I mean, SpongeBob comes on this weekend, but that's on TV. My kid is looking forward to that. SpongeBob, Where is Gary? His friend the snail. I think it's Where's Gary. Anyway, 8 o'clock Eastern time tonight on Nickelodeon. Last night was another night of me missing Everybody Hates Chris. I've never seen that show. I've never seen it, and I feel bad, and I know that the show is good. Chris Rock is a friend to the show, and I encourage everybody to see it. But when I get home from work, the show, it's like 10 minutes after 8. And then I got to go into that whole, how was school? How was it? Can't very well. Yeah, that mommy thing. And no lie, every Thursday night, by the time I'm ready to pull off my shoes and exhale, Eve, I'm always there for the song and everything. And I watch Eve, but I don't really watch that show. It's just there. So what else is going on? Let's go to the telephone. 866-GET-WENDY. Hi, who's on the radio? Hello?
In a moment.
Oh, Art's using the phone, so we can't use the phone. Damn. Dear Wendy, you never talk about Run's house. Have you seen it? The word is that the wife is a little off. What do you think? Please pour the tea on Kyla Pratt and Ray J. I'm curious. All right, you're asking two things. First thing, I already poured the tea on Kyla Pratt and Ray J, either earlier this week or last week. Ray J's on the show. Ray J doesn't like it because Kyla Pratt is dating the white boy who's one of the co-stars on the show. Ray J thinks it should all be black love, blackity black. And Kyla Pratt's like, this is my show. I'm the star of the show, and this is how it's going down, and I love him, and you can't, or like him, or whatever, and you can't, get in the way of it. But Ray J, wears his black on his sleeve as he walks around the set. That's the word. So, and then as far as Run's House, yes, I have seen the show. The wife doesn't seem off. She seems very, I don't want to say subservient. I just want to say, well, she's perfect for the part that she has to play as the wife to Reverend Ron. Because, it is what it is. And there's a lot of different, and here's the other thing about the show. And I think that the show is cute. And yes, I do enjoy watching the show. I usually catch it on reruns on the weekends. But, and then I'll catch like a little thon. There'll be like 3 or 4 of them on at a time. And, I'll be watching them. I pay more attention to that show than I do Eve. Eve E, I'm in and out of the room. But, Reverend Ron, has lived, and, is still living. So, to me, ground zero of finding the perfect wife in a situation like that is to find somebody who is just happy to be here. Happy. Just happy to be here.
Mrs. Run.
That's right. Happy to be. Not like, and she's not happy to be there like Ja Rule's wife. Ja Rule's wife is one of them because I've seen her out and I've seen her with her all-girl crew, sisters doing it for ourselves. And I know through Superhead and whatnot, we know that Mrs. Ja Rule has been through a lot of stuff. But she's not dealing with that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Miss Ja Rule. And Miss Ja Rule, I know, has carved out a life for herself within the situation that she's in, and so on and so forth. And Mrs. Run, well, it's a prop show. Do you know what I mean? Like I think he's feeding us something that is good, just as long as you don't start peeling the layers. Because if you start peeling the layers, then the foundation is truly just, crazy. Oh. And I can't, anyway.
Your hair looks wonderful today.
It does?
Yeah, she said it does. You be second guessing. That's nice. It's nice. I like that.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
We're dining with friends tonight.
Yes.
At their very well-appointed Manhattan home.
Tupperware's intact?
Tupperware?
Yeah, to take home.
Oh, yeah, no, I have Gladware in the car. No lie, I do.
It's Wendy, man. George Bush doesn't care about black people. And George Bush doesn't care about Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow. WBLS, you're calling number 10.
Oh, my God.
Guess what? You just picked up your share of the money. You just picked up $1,000.
I got to pull over, girl. I'm driving. I'm so excited.
Who knows? You could be our next winner.
Well, I'm glad that we've made life a little easier for you, Bert.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Let everybody know the only radio station with the $107,000 cash guarantee.
I love 107.5 WBLS. Yeah.
Yeah. How we do. I haven't gotten a chance to walk around. I've been stuck in Veterans Day traffic with the parade and whatnot for a good hour and a half once I got out of the Lincoln Tunnel. But I saw Gwen downstairs, and she works in the office here. I didn't get a chance to peruse the entire hallway. What all's it doing out here, Art? Are there people here in the offices? Is this a full working day? I saw Mr. Sutton getting in his car downstairs.
It's kind of empty, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, we're here.
That's right.
Well, today's payday. Is the paying staff here? I mean, are they still in this motherfucker?
They're around.
All right. You get direct deposit.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't trust it. I like to see, go, feel, and take. I've never gotten it.
I know people like that too. They got to see their money.
But you have to understand. But you know what? Doesn't that go in line with I don't get on the computer?
It does.
You know what I mean? I don't. I like to do things the old-fashioned way.
Hide your money underneath a mattress mentality.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, forget the bank. Just put it under the mattress.
But I don't do that. But
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the mentality is that ultimately speaking, you have to have that kind of stash where there's like cash like that.
True.
You know? But not quite that severe. You know? Oh, boy. Yep, the holidays. I got a call. My cousin Debbie. Invite them over for Thanksgiving. It's going to be a pretty good Thanksgiving surround sound because, I mean, on Wednesday, we do have the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory for Thanksgiving week. And then Thursday, I'm thinking, I don't think it's canceled for Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve.
It wasn't last year.
It wasn't? Okay. And then Thursday is Thanksgiving, of Thanksgiving week. And then the 25th, which is that Friday or is that Saturday? Let me look in my book. Oh, yeah, it's Friday. Friday Symphony Space, the top dogs of comedy, with Rob Stapleton, Capone, Will Savant, Tony Roberts, yep, the four of them. And I'll be there. I'll be going in and out, all night long. That's at Symphony Space. Can people go on our website to get more information about what's it doing? Have you been keeping up with that?
Yes, they can.
Dons and Divas too?
Yes.
Okay. Plus, we got an official website for that.
The Dons and Divas, there are a limited amount of tables and VIP and tickets, so get on it right now. Don't sleep.
Yeah, I got to get the. Oh, good. Okay.
Wendy, this year is the Black Party, a.k.a. Grown and Sexy Stunt Fest, a.k.a. a lot of money in the building.
Dummy.
Stuntfest, a.k.a. a lot of money in the building.
About sisters doing it for ourselves, a lot of money in the building. Studfest is too male. You men have a long way to go before you catch up with us. Sorry. It is what it is. Where's my BLS information? Oh, wait. This hour of the show is brought to you by SWR. And don't forget, the Shadow's the place. Shout out to Super Rockin' Mr. Magic. Jody didn't want to acknowledge you this morning on the Fox 5 News as they were celebrating Brooklyn, but I saw you, player. I saw you. He was waiting for his close-up. He was standing next to Fly Tie. And it was Magic and Fly Tie standing next to Jody, but they were talking to somebody else. But I saw you this morning on the Fox 5 Morning News. So shout out to you, Mr. Magic. Check him out tonight. He's going to be at the Shadow Nightclub doing it the way he does. Tomorrow night, Chuck Chill Out's at the Shadow Nightclub. Oh, by the way, everybody's free with Mr. Magic tonight at the Shadow. And of course, it'll be, as they say for the Shadow, elbow to elbow. Thanksgiving week is a big night. A big week for the Shadow, too, because Thanksgiving Thursday, of course, there's no work or school for anybody. So that Wednesday night is the big Find Your Match holiday affair. Shadow treats you like you want to be treated because it's for the grown and sexy. We're gearing up here at BLS, too, for the ultimate Christmas party with a purpose, December 17th. Oh, we're just throwing so many dates at you all, aren't we?
So much going on.
There's a lot happening. It's that time of year. You virtually have to listen to the radio with a pen and paper next to you. It's going to be at the Marriott Marquis. Full holiday spread of food, live entertainment, including Jaheim, Donnell Jones, lots of surprises, booze. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster. And, of course, the proceeds go to the anti-domestic violence programs, Safe Horizon, and another one called Day One. 212 for Ticketmaster, 307-7171. And I hope to see you there. Me and all my WBLS brethren at the WBLS Christmas Party with a Purpose. We do it every year. December 17th. It's this year, December 17th. And let's go to the telephone. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. Hello. 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 Hi, it's Wendy. Are you on the hoodmodels.com website, Art? Is that what I say?
Yes, hoodtopmodels.com.
Is that what it's called? Hold on a second. Hoodtopmodels.com?
Yeah, I want to see the upcoming new video vixens.
Yeah, I was going to say, are those the girls that you poach from to date?
Yes.
Get them before they
blow up.
Yeah. What is that, hoodtopmodels.com?
Yes, it is.
What name do you use on there? Or no, you just go and you look and then you
see what's all going on. Yep.
How are you, woman? Hello? I'm sorry. Now she doesn't think I'm talking to her at all. Hi, you're on the phone? Hi, how are you? I'm sorry for that.
Fine, thank you.
Good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I've been trying to get you since 2002. That's when I started listening to you.
Oh, thank you.
Give a shout out to you and your crew.
Thank you.
And I love the Laugh Factory.
Oh, thank you.
Much fun.
I'm glad you do. Every Wednesday night we do it there.
Okay, have a good day.
You too. Happy weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Yeah, I wanted to let Wendy know that Beanie did get out of jail.
Yeah, you know what? I just got a note from somebody. He got out of jail an hour after he was put in. So good for him.
His girl got a cashier check. She left him in there, went to the bank, and
thank God.
She got him out.
Thank God. Thank God.
Just let her know, because it sounds funny, because, it came on the Daily News. I'm sure a lot of people read it.
Yeah, well, she didn't. She was busy painting the water stain in her kitchen. Yeah.
She sure was.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's a nice little homemaker, though. I'm proud of her.
Yeah, well, I mean, she tries. Well, thank you. Thank you for calling. I'll pass it along to her.
All righty. Thank you.
Bye-bye. It's so funny. We had a phone call like that yesterday, too. She didn't realize she was talking to me. Hello?
Wendy.
Yes?
Listen. Yes, it is a uh-oh. I need to know what is Free's real name, because I work at a hospital.
What is whose real name?
Free.
Bree?
Yes, Free.
Free.
Because remember how you said Free might be pregnant for Jay-Z?
Yeah, but what I'm understanding is that Jay-Z's boy, Tai or Tay just had a baby.
Oh, because I work at a hospital and Jay-Z was here for hours.
Well, let me hours. Okay, what do you call hours?
I mean, for a whole my 8-hour shift. And it was
get ready with that button, because I'm going to ask her a name. All right, what was the girl's name on the clipboard?
I went to get it, but the whole place was like locked down.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get the names of the list of all the people that came in.
Okay.
And it's mostly Italian names, and there's a couple of 2-3 other, kind of Edwardian names.
Mm-hmm.
But they have like self-pay, and there's one that works for Sprint. Mm-hmm. But I'm not too sure if that will be her. So I wanted to know what was Free's name. Now, I can't get her name on the internet.
Here's the deal. There were just pictures of her published. She was at whose birthday party? Art. I talked about it here on the show, and her stomach was flat, and it definitely wasn't anywhere near being full-term pregnancy. And I'm trying to think whether 8 hours is a long time to be in the hospital if you're visiting somebody else's kid.
Exactly.
Especially if you live in the city. I know that when I miscarried at one point, I had because I had 2 5-month miscarriages, and I know that my husband's good friend Ron and his girl Michelle, they're good friends of ours, and they came down to Philly to see, me in the hospital, and he came to comfort my husband and stuff. They weren't even there for 8 hours. That is a long time to stay if it's not your baby.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her name to see if maybe it was her. But since you're saying you saw pictures of her and her stomach was flat.
Yeah, and I heard the guy Tai Tutu. Isn't that the one that had the mace?
Tai.
Or somebody, anyway, his girl had a baby.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to find out what Free's government name is.
I was trying to look on, but it's like ever since she was off 106 in Park, they don't care about her in BT. Don't have no biography, no nothing.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, why would they?
That's true.
Anyway, all right. So.
Well, I was trying to give you the head up.
Yeah, no, continue your investigation, and I'll get her government on this side, and then I'll shout it out.
Okay.
I don't think it's her. I think that we jumped to conclusions with that one.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye. Unless maybe it was her, and maybe things didn't work out, if you know what I'm saying, and she's being comforted. I don't know. That's good, though. I'm glad that Beanie got that money. He's not here in this portion of the broadcast. I'm only talking to New York City right now. So right now he's thinking, damn that B, when we come back from the songs and commercials and stuff, get with everybody else, I shout out so Philly hears, so then Beanie hears, so, you know. Because that would be very Negroidian. I mean, it's bad enough to owe that much child support, but to not have it, and you're driving around doing all the things that you're doing financially, ridiculous. Redamn-diculous. All right, so look, we're going to continue with the break, play a few songs for you or do something, and the Wendy Williams Experience rolls on until 7 p.m. right here on 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Artie, you tell Miss Wendy, you're not going to run me out of town. I'm staying right here in Philadelphia, and you need to respect that. It was an embarrassment to me. And just because you're a freak, you don't have to let the whole world know it. My church friends are even listening to it now. You need to get that crap together and do what you got to do. I can understand it's your job and all that, but you have to go into detail about all that freaky stuff. How you doing? End of message.
This it right here.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
Okay. So, we got the Wendy Williams People Poll questions for today, for the weekend, from the website. Damn, here's something from Sonia in Center City. Artie, cue the music.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't know which music to cue.
I know.
Well, Goose, take that music out.
Yeah.
Artie, cue the sound effect.
All right.
Free just gave birth at Methodist Hospital in Brooklyn, and Jay-Z's in the delivery room with her. My coworker's cousin works there, and she's in our office on the phone right now telling us as much as she can, which is not much. Wendy, please back up her story. We need details, please. You don't even know what sound effect to play.
Wow.
Well, congratulations then, Jay and Free. I mean, if that's the way it's going, be sorry.
No.
That music we know what to cue. Damn. I don't know of any of this to be true.
You don't believe it, do you?
I believed it until I saw what they said was a recent picture of her in the club, and her stomach was flat. You know what I mean? And there's no hiding angles on a pregnant woman. It's in her like 8th and 9th month. Like, there's no, disguising. Especially because Free has a propensity to be fat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, Giselle Bundchen having a baby, gain 5 pounds, have the baby, and, you never look pregnant. Gotta investigate. How do I get inside Methodist Hospital? Who do we know in there? What can we do?
Somebody gotta get sick and go through emergency or something.
Just get in an accident.
Get in an accident or pretend.
We don't pretend with stuff like that. Me and you are the karma people.
We talking about them.
Yeah. You all pretend. You all pretend. And congratulations to Beanie Siegel. I did get the word. Beanie did pay his child support. He stayed at the jail for like 24 hours. His girl went, or maybe not even 24 hours. His girl went to the bank, got a cashier's check for the $26,000. So that means that they didn't have to sell nothing, take out loans, nothing. They had the money. Good. And my assumption is he was behind in child support because he's been busy in and out of jail dealing with, the death of his stepfather and trying to get his, album, all that other kind of stuff. And I know that you could say, well, it's not right to neglect your kids and all like that, but when they're not living in the house with you, they're not top of mind. Oh, does that sound terrible? Does that sound terrible? I mean, but you know what I'm saying? If that's his baby's mom's and the kids live on the other side of Philly, then when he wakes up in the morning, that's not top of mind. It's not like there's pictures of the kids probably all over the house. If he's like me, no pictures of anybody in the bedroom. Because when you're taking the back shot, you don't want to look at that.
No.
You know what I mean? I got a picture of me and my husband on my nightstand. That's it. No pictures of our son, of my parents. Like, I really want to look at my mother, while we're getting it on.
Shout out to Johnny Wright.
Why?
because I was with them this morning at the Verizon store, and they're going to be picking.
Nobody hears you, aren't.
They're going to be picking the band from Puffy's making the band this Tuesday. I already know who's going to be in the group, but I'm not saying nothing. But it's going to be a hot group.
Oh, I found out also.
Oh, well, was it okay?
And on the Hour of Truth, I'm going to talk about it. I've got an inside source, and I don't know who you know.
Okay.
And, you know, if he said to you in confidentiality, then I don't want to tarnish your name with the making of the band Enterprise.
Okay.
And by the way, Johnny, I can be persuaded not to.
Oh.
I wear a size 12 shoe.
Uh-oh. He says he wants to bring Justin on the show if you be easy on him. I said, hell no, she's not easy on anybody.
Justin?
Yeah. Timberlake.
Anyway.
Oh. Oh, we snug with a black party.
Wait, but I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
Yep, well, 4 o'clock. I mean, the Hour of Truth.
No.
I'll tell you who's going to be on Making of the Band, because I know.
Okay.
I got my inside sources. They say Zoe Spears is out of control. Jamie Lynn Spears. I'm sorry, I'm confusing her with her character on Zoe 101. Jamie Lynn Spears is out of control. She's mastered the art of being a diva. Here's the quote. I think Jamie Lynn is a spoiled brat who's probably already alienated the Zoe cast and crew. Once she even seemed to taunt her popular co-star Alex Nicholas by telling her, "I'll always be prettier than you." Oh, gosh. They say Jamie Lynn even apparently refuses to eat with other cast members. Another witness says, in restaurants, Jamie Lynn often snaps at waiters, treating them like personal servants, and she never says please and thank you. Another person says, I think Jamie Lynn feels intense pressure to live up to Britney's success. In fact, Britney has told her that to make it in showbiz, you've got to be friendly and respectful, but Jamie Lynn might be too headstrong to listen. Well, speaking of Brandy, because I mentioned her by mistake, another thing that we learned this week is there's allegedly a relationship going on, allegedly, with Keisha Knight Pulliam and Brandy's ex-fiance, friend to our friend Nicole in Chicago, Quentin.
Oh.
Quentin Richardson. Kate Moss is out of rehab, and she's done shoot for Roberto Cavalli. She'll be fine. They said that, you know, she's confident and, you know, she's glad to get back to work, and she's professional like she always is, and she's trying to put all that behind her. Yo, why did I see this kid, like 15 years old? He had, you know, it's North Face season now, so, you know, he had his North Face jacket on, but it was open. Why did this kid look like he was 15 years old? He was walking with a bunch of his kid friends because, you know, the kids are all out of school today. As I was driving in the city, he had on the snowman T-shirt, and it said, I got that snow. So they're really taking it to the next level with the, you know, it was the Jeezy snowman, then there were flakes falling, you know, around the snowman, and then the phrase was, I got that snow.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, now there ought to be a law. That is a reason to crack skull. You see your kid walk in the house with something like that. How dare you? All right, you all. Well, please keep it where you got it, because we're here, and Advice Hour is coming up next on the Wendy Williams Experience. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
Michelle?
Yeah.
You're just having casual sex with him.
Right.
There is no engagement.
No.
He's got a girlfriend.
So-called. I'm pregnant now. Should I keep it?
Wait, hold on for just one moment. I'm about to reach through the phone and crack her skull.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And shut up!
Oh, hey, man. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, dog?
Hey.
Damn, he be whipping up on Brandy all the time, man. I don't know why she don't leave him.
Yeah.
It must be love.
Yeah, right. Love. Me try fear. Dig it, man. I've known that brother since high school. He's always giving some girl a busted lip or something. And one time he tried to push up on my sister. You know, I had to step to him and let him know that he wasn't dipping his fist in my family. because I know he don't want to hear from me.
Well, there ain't really nothing we can do about Brandy because it ain't our business.
Nah, man, I don't know about that. Look, we witnessed it, so it is our business, all right? And we know what's going on, so we're going to have to go in there and try and stop it, man, without question. No one should be punished for falling in love. Look, let's at least talk to my man about it. And on the down low, let her know that there's some help out there, no matter what that fool does.
Your radio station, WBLS, wants you to know that there is someone who will listen, that there is someone who will help.
Call Safe Horizon at 1-800-621-HOPE.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Let's take some calls from the request line. Caller number one.
Earlier today, she talked to radio host Wendy Williams. Dateline's Hoda Kotb talks with New York radio DJ Wendy Williams.
Earlier this year on Wendy Williams' New York radio show. Wendy Williams is a national syndicated radio personality.
Jimmy's guest tonight, Wendy Williams.
Why is Wendy Williams fast becoming the queen of all media?
She made her mark making celebrities extremely uncomfortable on her popular New York radio show. She's got a TV show on VH1. Please welcome troublemaker Wendy Williams.
Oh, my Lord, am I ready for this day? That was the most erratic, weird interview I'd ever heard.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I'm so... What's up? This is Uncle Charlie Wilson, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Good evening, baby. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery? Oh, yeah. It's Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. Next hour is the Hour of Truth, where I will reveal to you who will be selected as the new band for Making of the Band.
From your connection.
From my connection. And Art, I am not going to ask you to co-sign because I want your name to stay tarnish-free in the streets. However, I know you like the back of my hand, and your body language will give it all away.
Yes.
And furthermore, everybody, Art stutters when he's either lying or being deceptive. So then after I announce the names, I will hold a full-blown conversation with Arthur. And he, you know, I can tell you about it right now. He has no control over the stutteration. Like when it's really going down, he just, you know, and another thing that he does, he goes, it's back here in the back of your throat. Arthur, do you know that you also do that?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Yeah. So you won't be able to control yourself.
Don't act like you know me.
I know you. Anyway, and everybody, the Free's real name, and we've heard this before, Maria Wright.
Yeah, Maria Wright, yeah.
But if she's in a hospital delivering a baby, chances are Maria Wright is not on the clipboard because she probably used a fake name. I know when I was delivering my new scooter, do you want to know what my hospital name was? Oh, I zhuzhed it up. I had 9 months on bed rest to zhuzh it up. Are you ready for this one? Fabiola Carrington.
Oh!
And a person like Fabiola delivers in full makeup and hair, like I did, and then does not receive any guests other than husband and mother and father. That was when my mother and father came in. Until after my animal print pajamas are put on, silky. I ordered them, I think, like from the Romans catalog or something like that. But, you know, I needed something to greet my guests. Fabiola Carrington.
Right now.
Thank you. But I just got this note from Nicole, who's my right arm back there in the office. Free gave birth Monday. 50 and Jay-Z was there. She gave birth in Brooklyn at Methodist Hospital. Who do we shout out to? Oh, hell. Beyonce.
Oh.
What you gonna do now, B? Damn. What?
She's going to be on Oprah today.
No, but she's going to be talking about whether she's pregnant on Oprah. She damn sure is not going to talk about whether her fiance or boyfriend or whatever, you know, planted one in the next broad. Damn. Was it a boy or a girl?
Oh, or twins.
Oh. Try to bust a nut, he bust a nugget. What? The heir to the throne is Free's child. Well, girl, you just gave birth to your golden ticket. Ow.
Jonathan Plummer lips.
Yeah. A lot of women think things look bleak after 30. Some women think things look bleak after 35. Look at Free. 37. Still looks fabulous. She will snap back into shape. And if she doesn't, she's got the money for the best plastic surgeries in the world. You know why? She's given birth to the prince.
Yes.
She gave birth to the heir. B.
Oh.
You'll give birth to the spare.
Oh! Easy!
She is such a bitch. I hate that Wendy. Oh, damn, I hate her.
Turn her up louder.
I hate her. Damn.
Why'd she have to go there? What the hell?
Scandalous.
Congratulations, Free honey. I know your feet is swollen. It'll be a minute before you get back to them fly boots and shoes you used to wear on that show, 106 in Park. Then again, now that you've given birth to the heir, you've got the link to all the money that you need to get custom-made Croc boots to fit the swollen ankles and around the calves. Girl. Brittany doesn't have the golden ticket. You do. Congratulations. I'm out.
Wow. I'm going to be thinking about Beyonce all weekend. I'm going to be thinking about her all weekend.
Yeah.
Wow. What is that? Somebody on your telephone telling me not to say who's going to be a member of the band?
No, not yet.
Don't you answer those calls, Art?
I won't answer them.
You're not my informant. I didn't even know you knew. But your body language is going to co-sign.
Maybe I'll walk out the room.
No, you won't. Ugh. Let's get some flowers together to send over to Methodist Hospital. Congratulations to Free.
Marie Wright.
Yep. And let's get some Keep Your Head Up flowers together to send over to Beyonce. Yeah. And some Damn You flowers to send over to Jay-Z. Damn you!
Wow.
Oh, shut up, world. Shut up. Oh. Hey, world. Hey, Miss World. Look, it's advice hour, please. Danielle's on line 2. And do I have that right? Is it Danielle or Daniel?
This is Danielle.
Danielle, and you're cheating on your girlfriend?
No, I was talking to my ex, and she assumed I was cheating, and she's lost all trust for me.
Well, were you talking on the telephone, or did you bump into each other in the street?
We were talking on the telephone, and she saw one of my cell phone bills laying out.
How long was the conversation?
It was probably like an hour long.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and it was like probably like once a month or every 2 months I would talk to her.
And what time of day?
It would be strange times, like she wasn't around.
Yeah. But, I mean, is it like after midnight, 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, you know?
It was probably like afternoon, like between noon and 6, like sometime in there.
Yeah. And how many of these, like half-hour, 1-hour phone calls did your present girlfriend see on your bill?
She found like 3 of the bills. She found one from March, one from May, one from June.
Why were you talking to your ex-girlfriend?
Because
be honest.
We still had ties between us because we were together for like 5 years.
Well, here's the thing. If you got a new girlfriend, forget the ties with the old one. Your present girlfriend has every reason to feel that you're cheating because emotionally speaking, you are. So what you have to do is be the woman in this and decide where do you want to be. Don't hold on to your present girlfriend's heart while you try to get right with your ex-girlfriend.
Right.
You know, you're 26 years old, Danielle. You got some choices to make, so you got the weekend to do that. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Michelle's on line 1. She needs career advice. She's 30 years old. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Welcome to the weekend.
Thank you.
So go ahead.
I'm a field technician, and I do installation and repair for the phone company. But my aspirations, my goals are to achieve successful writer status. I'm a songwriter. I have a publishing company called Peace, Love, and Future Inc. I&K, not I&C. I came upstairs yesterday and I sent you a CD, by the way. I was hoping that you would listen to it and tell me what you think.
Okay.
Whether I should hold on to my day job or keep pushing. This industry is crazy.
I know.
Tired of
What kind of, do you make enough income during the month with all the other stuff that you, I know creatively speaking, you're pursuing something. Usually the creative thing is not the thing that brings in the money.
Well, damn, I shouldn't be telling people how much I make on the radio, but yeah, I make like $80,000 a year. It's not the money.
Okay.
Have you ever been in the basement of 3 Park, by the way?
No.
It stinks like dead rat. And that's the thing. I'm doing this job. This is a man's job.
Okay.
It's great money, but it's dangerous. I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm not ugly.
Do you have kids?
You know what I mean? I do. I have 2 children.
How old are they?
9 and 7.
All right. Well, you know what? It would be a different story if you didn't have kids, but you have kids and they're pretty big kids right now, and I'm all for you pursuing your dream. You do need to hold on to that $80,000 a year job.
I don't plan on letting go, It's just that,
your main job is to, take care of yourself and your children. And then, of course, that $80,000 a year job, that's your reality money for being able to take care of yourself and your children. Yeah. Should you let go of your job I wouldn't let go of anything until I saw that I was getting money in my dream job.
Could you do something for me, Wendy?
I don't have anything I can do for you, Michelle. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to string you along.
Okay. Well, did you get the CD at all?
I don't know that I got it. I can tell you right now, we're living out of crates in the office, so maybe somebody dropped it in a crate or something like that.
All right. Well, I gave it to the night security guard yesterday evening, and
oh no, then I didn't get it because I haven't. Yeah, no. Oh, you downstairs?
No, upstairs.
Oh, okay.
I have access to every building in 30th Street district. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
That's one good thing.
That's the potential killer.
Yes.
Better when we get that CD, better listen to it. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go ask at the front desk, but I wish you well. I wouldn't give up your dream. It seems like you're making enough money, or
It's not about the money, Wendy. You know what I mean? It's about.
Well, you have 2 kids, so you have to really be thinking realistically.
I'm thinking realistically. Come on.
Yeah.
Publishing royalties, I could make that with one hit song.
I know.
I'd have the time to stay home, take my kids to school, come back, take care of my business, get them after school.
I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give up on the songwriting dream because that's not a dream that's earmarked by how old you are. You're not asking to get out on stage like Beyonce.
That's not my thing. Not my thing. Sorry about that, Beyonce. I hope those rumors are not true.
All right. Well, thank you for calling, Michelle.
All right.
Hold on a second. Art wants to talk with you.
No problem.
All right. Hold on, Michelle. She's on line 1. Tell her to hold on. You know what? No, Goose, you don't hold up a 1-minute sign. Let's go to Jerry on line 7. Yes. Sisters in the same hospital is free. Jerry? Jerry?
Yes.
All right. What's going on over there at the hospital?
My sister gave birth on the same day that Free gave birth to. And she's in about 2 rooms down from Free.
2 rooms down!
And Jay-Z was in a sky blue. He was in a sky. Hello?
What?
He was in a sky blue cashmere sweater. And they had a baby boy. Yes, and he was.
Are you sure it was Jay-Z and Free and not maybe one of
No, it was Jay-Z.
Lord, I guess your sister got no attention because everybody was trying to look in on Free's room, huh?
Yeah, but my sister had a lot of attention too because she gave triplets.
Triplets! Wow! Wow! Congratulations to your sister. But okay, back to Free.
So he was in the room all night with her, and he had like a little entourage, about 2 or 3 people with him. And he stayed all night in the hospital with her, and you know, they were very happy and talking and stuff. Every time I passed by, he was right at her bedside, holding her hand, and they had a beautiful baby boy. They were taking pictures on the ward and all that kind of stuff.
Who were some of the famous people? Perhaps if there were any that came by to say hi?
I'm sorry?
Because he doesn't have any kids yet that we know of. I mean, the crazy lady from Shreveport says she has this child, but I don't believe that.
No, I don't think so either.
Oh my gosh. Hey, little Jay.
Yes, I'm at my sister's house.
Oh. Well, tell your sister I said congratulations.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Jerry, for calling.
You're welcome.
It's going down.
Oh my gosh.
And the war in Jay-Z's head must be, damn, I got a son, I got a new baby, and I got Free. And over here, I got B. And over here, oh my gosh, the war in his head, what to do with the rest of his life. Does he have to choose, or he's got so money in position?
At this present time.
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, the most illest comic from off the funny strip is coming to a boob tube near you.
What's wrong with a man giving away a golden shower? Sounds like a nice gift to me.
Check out Aaron McGruder's Boondocks on Adult Swim.
Shoot, I wish somebody gave me a golden shower.
Get on the bus to the Boondocks last stop.
1, I like gold. 2, I like showers. Put it together. Hey, that sounds like the life.
The Boondocks, every Sunday night at 11 o'clock. Adult Swim.
One afternoon while pine watching in a pine forest, you spot a rare scent of pine. So you close your eyes and open your nose and follow the scent that leads you to a leprechaun holding a pot of gold. Only it's not a pot of gold. It's a pot of pine cones that he starts shoving up your nose until the scent's so strong that you can see it, hear it, and taste it. And just when you think you found utopia, you see the sneeze! And your nose erupts in a million prickly pine needles.
Ooh, that's original Pine Sol, baby. One of 5 intense Pine Sol scents, loaded with the powerful scent of clean.
Sunday, only on ABC Family. Jeremy Taylor was searching for a story.
Are you a reporter?
No, I'm an editor.
That's even worse.
Until love changed everything.
Now you say kiss. That's enough Italian for one day, huh?
Joshua Jackson, Claire Forlani, and Academy Award nominee Harvey Keitel.
How long have you been in love with my daughter?
The ABC Family original movie.
We live in different worlds. I don't want to just let this slip away.
Shadows in the Sun. Sunday at 7/6 Central. Only on ABC Family.
Hey, the most illest comic from off the funny strip is coming to a boob tube near you.
What's wrong with a man giving away a golden shower? Sounds like a nice gift to me.
Check out Aaron McGruder's Boondocks on Adult Swim.
Shoot, I wish somebody gave me a golden shower.
Get on the bus to the Boondocks last stop.
1, I like gold. 2, I like showers. Put it together. Hey, that sounds like the life.
The Boondocks, every Sunday night at 11 o'clock. Adult Swim.
It's just about that time of year. Time for another party. A WBLS party with a purpose. Last year, Fantasia, John Legend, Keith Sweat, and Brian McKnight sold out weeks before the event, causing many to be left in the cold. Don't let that happen to you. This year will be even bigger and better. We'll begin with a full holiday buffet. Then Chuck Chillout gets the party started with your favorite WBLS personalities.
Hey, I'm Steve Harvey.
Okay, everybody, hi. It's me, Wendy Williams.
My name is Bob.
This is Champagne.
Rude boy David Levy rocking you and popping you.
And this is Mark Jordan. Then get ready when Jaheim hits the stage.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Jaheim. It's gonna be a party, y'all.
And Donnell Jones.
Hey, what's up? This is Donnell Jones.
Along with Jamie.
Hold up. You can't say that just yet.
You want
Just let them know when and where it's gonna be. They already know the entertainment's gonna be banging.
Mark your calendar for Saturday night, December 17th. It all goes down to the Broadway Ballroom of the Marriott Marquis Midtown.
Oh, you doing it like that, huh?
That's right. The Marriott. Tickets available now at all Ticketmaster locations.
Proceeds to benefit Safe Horizons and Day One, putting an end to domestic violence.
The WBLS Christmas Party with a Purpose 2005 is brought to you by our friends at the New York Department of Health, urging all New Yorkers to get their flu shots by logging on to nyc.gov.com to find convenient flu shot locations.
It's a party with a purpose.
With 107.5 WBLS.
I am so distracted. Advice Hour is canceled. No, it's not really canceled, but I'm just playing. Look, I just interviewed all the Girl Fridays. They're all Beyonce's age in the studio. There's 3 of them, and all 3 of them said, dangerously in love, cater to you or not, they'd leave. Out, right? Even if dangerously in love, you get over it, right? Girls, exactly. I mean, this hurts. Shout out to all the girls in the hood. This is not a hood girl. This is Beyonce. Which, yeah, I know she goes to the bathroom and changes her tampons like the rest of us. But this is not cheating. This is a baby.
Mistakes happen.
Shut the hell up. Kick your ass. You don't say that.
Yo, sorry.
You don't say that.
Sorry.
Mistakes happen.
I just got whooped.
Let's go to the telephone. Hello?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Not good.
No, I can tell, yeah. I need some advice.
Okay.
My husband, he's a manager at a retail store.
Okay.
And this woman, one of his coworkers, she's right like under him.
Mm-hmm.
She calls him like every day, nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
She calls his cell phone. But he always says it's work related.
Yeah.
But it's gotten to the point where she's called her late and put her children on the phone to talk to him.
Mm-hmm. It's not work related.
Right. That's what I figured. And I asked him, and he was just like, he told her not to call him at home, especially at certain hours, because it's real unprofessional.
Yeah.
But now she's just gone to the point she won't call the house, but she calls his cell phone. I notice it when I use his cell phone sometimes, and I look, and her number's in there. Like, she calls him.
How long have you guys been married?
4 years.
He needs to fire her.
Okay, because I don't want to put him in a position where I'm going to end up saying something to her, and then he's in a bad position.
Well, you know what? He could be having, this could be his little jump off. And not to say that firing her is not going to, they'll probably go harder, but you need to get to the bottom of this.
Right.
And so what if you say something to her?
Right.
She's a grown woman. She got kids.
Right.
She's had worse done to her. So what?
Okay.
And I'm sorry if I'm talking this way, but,
No, it's true. It's true. Okay.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Channel 5 over there, Goose. He's 40 years old, and something about what did I say, channel? I'm at line 5.
I think we might have lost it.
Okay.
Let's see who's there.
All right. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, this is Wendy?
Yeah.
Wendy. I'm calling you about the Jay-Z and the Beyonce.
Yeah, you got to turn your radio down.
Okay, let me turn
Okay, thanks.
Wendy.
Yes.
I don't know whether I'm happy, Wendy, or because she's not a hood girl, and I feel like... Wendy, I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, I can't get over Jay-Z. Not that it can't happen because Beyonce is not a hood girl or...
And not necessarily a good girl either.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
please.
I don't feel like Beyonce is this, this fly chick and she doesn't deserve to be cheated on.
No, hell no, because nobody does. But, my thing is that, because she's presenting herself so pure to him, like with no kids, no ex-husband. She's youthful.
Exactly.
She's making her. Yeah, she's making her money legit. No, I'm not sick of her. I actually can't get enough. I love to see her doing stuff.
I love her. I'm sick of her on a relationship tip.
Yeah,
she's never been hurt. She's never been through anything.
Listen. That's a lie because to be with Jay-Z, she's put up with a lot. But now to have whatever she's put up with, it's on Front Street. It's pretty much on Front Street.
Wow, it's blown up. The hood is screaming right now, Brooklyn, right?
I'm sure.
We was in that hospital, but all of my sisters was down there because they heard Jay-Z was over there. And he was over there. He was over there, girl. With no problem, I'm doing me. I'm Jay.
Well, he's got to be happy as hell. All these years of being out there.
Overjoyed.
No, I'm talking about Jay. I mean, really, he just had a baby, but he had a boy. And you know what? Unless you've given birth to your man's boy, you'll never understand how their eyes sparkle a little bit more. A lot of men's eyes when they have a boy versus a girl.
Wendy, he is overjoyed. Okay, he is overjoyed. He had the whole crew in Brooklyn.
Licking shots.
The whole crew, Wendy, Tata, Sean, the whole crew. I was like, oh my God. If Beyonce stays with him, she's a fool.
That's all I'm trying to get to.
I don't care how fly. I don't care about the industry. I don't care about the street. If she stays with him. Principal. Is she crazy? She was supposed to go on Oprah and be like, it's over, period. I don't have to explain it.
Well said, woman. Well said.
Over. It's over. I'm not going to explain it. The streets know.
Please explain. Why not?
Because they think they fly.
Why not? Because she needs to use Oprah as an opportunity to let all the men know she's absolutely free.
Wendy, she's not that kind of broad.
Well,
she's made up Hollywood, Wendy. She's not even built for this.
You know what?
She thought it couldn't happen.
Well, it did, bitch. So now it's time to snap into reality.
Woo!
It happens to the best of us, and it's happened to you.
Right.
So now what you're going to do? Just like Martin Lawrence went on David Letterman and broke up with his fiance on national TV.
Oh, my goodness.
She had to
tell you something.
Why?
I love you. Do you know what you do for the black girls in the hood? I mean, do you know you got broads really on top of their game?
I mean, I'm just navigating my way through life like everybody else. But all I'm saying is,
you are so fly. Please, knock it off. You made it through hell,
but it's still.
And you and Kev are like, what? Are you kidding me?
But it's still hell, and every day is. And you know what? And every day is a struggle. And
I know.
But I can say this. Remember how Martin went on Letterman and broke up with his fiance?
Right.
That is the same way. B needs to go on Oprah and officially announce to the hood and Hollywood and Wall Street that it's over.
Well, look how her mom deals with her husband, Wendy. Look what she stays. She stays
break
with
the
him.
cycle. I know.
They
Believe
threw that
me.
commercial on there, that little Walmart commercial. Let's get the whole family together. He's back. I mean, come on, Wendy. You already know.
Listen.
And I don't know why she won't leave him.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I don't understand it. He's not a prize. He's getting some money, but he's not a prize, Wendy.
Well, the thing is that she should learn from her mother's perhaps own mistakes about being dangerously in love is not necessarily a good look.
When are one of these boys gonna come in here and get their money and really be on top of their game?
I don't know. And Lisa Ray's not getting married either. That's over.
I heard you the other day.
What?
Right. How come all the fly chicks can't keep their man intact? Oh my God, Wendy, I just had to call you. I was gagging when you said that. I was like, yes, he was in Brooklyn. I just seen dude.
I am so hurt.
Oh my God! But that's what they do, Wendy. That's what they do. His ego is bigger than the building right now.
It can happen to you. It can happen to me, and it happened to Big.
I know.
So, ladies, that's why you, me, we all need to stay focused on our careers, on our education.
Exactly.
Because none of us are above the bull mess.
Oh my God, Wendy, I love you.
I love you.
You know what, Wendy? Stay doing what you're doing, and I just, I have nothing to say because I love you. I'm all for you. You do no wrong in my eyes.
Oh.
Not friend in my head. You're my friend, period. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, no games, no drama. I really dig, a black woman on the radio putting it down. Did you hear 50 last night on the radio?
No, I didn't, but I saw him today on The View. I'm happy for him.
I like the dude.
I'm happy. I'm happy for him.
I like the dude. I like what he does for the people.
I like what he does for his camp.
I like what he does for his camp.
They're actually eating.
Wendy, it's not no dudes in the industry doing that. They're actually eating. So say what you want about the dude.
Exactly.
He briefly said last night, just to give you a quick, he said that he discussed the Jay-Z and Nas thing, and his comment, Flex was sweating him as usual.
Right.
And his comment was that, this is a beef, that he can't make up with Nas. Like, you slept with his baby mother every time you look at the child.
Done.
Right. He said, so I dissed Jay-Z. I mean, I dissed Jay to kissing them, but that was only 2 lines.
Right.
You can make up. Yeah, I put them on. And then he said something real slick. He said, I'll sign the lots. I'll sign them. I'll take them from under the bus. That was the line he used. I'll take them from under the bus. But if they don't pay me, they not leaving. from the label, and of course they want to go with Hov. That's what he said. Of course they want to go with Hov, but we'll see. And if they don't pay me to get from under the bus, they're gonna get ran over by the bus.
See.
He kept it funky though.
All right, I gotta roll off the phone because Goose is telling me I love you too. Thanks for calling. Have a good weekend.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
I'm so hurt. All right, sorry.
What's up, ladies? What's up, fellas? It's your boy Trey Songz singing a cappella. You already know what this is. Back to the Wendy Williams experience.
Ring the alarm. Here we are. It's Veterans Day. Okay, so thanks to Lisa. I won't say your last name, Lisa, because I don't want to get you all caught up in some mess. Congratulations to Jay-Z's boy, Tata, and Tata's girl, Marquita, on the birth of your baby. And congratulations, most of all, to Beyonce, because now you can go on and deal with whatever, issues you all deal with, the love and, whatever, without having the pounding footsteps of a child involved. Oh, God. Thank God for that phone call. Thank God. So Beyonce Free didn't have a baby. He was in the hospital because Tata's girl, Marquita, had a baby. So congratulations, Marquita. You have saved the day, woman. You have saved the day. Because the hood is hollering right about now. What? What's B gonna do next? By the way, the Wendy Williams People Poll question. Do you think you're capable of murder? 70% of you said no. 30% of you said yes. That was from yesterday. Today's People Poll question, and you can go to thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Are you sleeping with 3 or more people? Like, are you? And we don't have cameras on you as you answer, so please answer honestly. It's yes or no. thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Are you sleeping with 3 or more people? Okay. So Advice Hour can resume. In with all the... Marquita had the baby. That's Tata's girlfriend. Thank God. You said, oh, please.
I was moving the furniture off the hook.
The furniture's nice? The furniture's just getting here?
Yes.
Great. All right, our office is getting put back together. Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you regarding dealing with your young kids, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. They're asking where babies come from and stuff like that. I actually have my niece Alexandra to thank for this one. Apparently, this summer up in Martha's Vineyard, at that point, little Kev was 4. Now he's 5. He turned 5 once they returned from Martha's Vineyard. I guess he had been asking. And my niece, who's 14 now, she explained to him. And he gave me the explanation when he got back. And I loved it. I'm like, where does she get such great parenting skills? And I love this explanation until I have to explain better. So, as opposed to that stork story and all that other kind of stuff, she told our son that God, while my husband and I were sleeping, took like a rub off my nose, not skin off, but a rub of my nose, or excuse me, that would be his father's nose, the way he explained it. He took a rub of my eyes, so it's daddy's nose, mommy's eyes, and a rub of both of our lips, and a rub of our skin. Well, we all happen to be the same color, the 3 of us. A rub of our skin, and mixed it up together. And then when I was sleeping, God came back and dropped it in my mouth, and the rub landed in my belly. And then my belly grew and grew and grew. And then I had a baby. Now, I don't have to explain the push-push thing, even though I went through that, because he sees my tummy tuck scar. So he's assuming, I guess. I didn't even go to the rest of the story because there wasn't... I thought that was great. Took a little bit of each of our features, mixed it up, and dropped it in my... We believe in God in our house, so, that whole God thing was a big part of it. Yeah. Anyway, I dropped all of my papers on the floor regarding who's on what line and everything like that. And the computer, I banged on the computer when I thought that Free had the baby, and I broke it. So, all right, let's go to the phone blindly and see who's asking for advice. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? Well, how can I help you?
I wanted to basically see if I can like put my name and everything out on the radio because I think my younger sister might be listening.
Okay, what is this in regards to?
Well, my mother has 4 of us, and each one of us were adopted. My grandmother kept me because my grandfather were getting up in age, and my grandfather was sick. And my younger sister, the third one, basically called me like a week before my son's birthday and said, "Hi, I'm your sister." I said, "Oh, ish." And I was like, "Okay, cool," but she can't find. Well, she knew about the other one that's basically under me, and that's above her. I'm like, well, I know she's listening because I listen. I'm not beat. And my baby sister listens. Okay. She has to listen. Everyone loves Wendy. Who doesn't love Wendy?
Thank you. All right, so say her name.
I'm Sorrel. And her name is Tanisha. And the one under her, the one that basically found me, is Ebony.
Okay.
And there was one other one, but she passed a while.
Okay. Do you think you need to be using last names? And I mean, there's a bunch of Sherelles and Tanishas listening.
Sorrel is like kind of a common name, and not common name in this area, but I'm Sorrel Brown. Okay. And I believe her last name is Bowers. Okay. Ebony, Tanisha Bowers.
Now, when you say this area, nobody knows where you're calling from, so maybe
I'm in Jersey. Okay. And I live in the Union County area, but she lives in Newark, last time I heard.
Okay.
So we just kind of like, my sister Ebony lost communication with Tanisha, and I want to continue to find, I want to find Tanisha. I've been looking for a while, but because of the agency they went through, they would not allow me to get their information.
Do you have a web address or something that Tanisha can get in touch with you?
Actually, it's SorrellBrown@yahoo.com. SERELL Brown, like the color, at yahoo.com is all one word.
Okay.
So she's out there.
I wish you well.
I'm out here, big little sister. Find me. Don't make me have to hunt you down some more.
Okay. Thanks for calling. You, good luck. Bye-bye.
Friend in my head.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. How many minutes do I have left on the break? None. All right. Sorry, you all. All right, we have to go into a break. Let's regroup. We're going to expose, I'm going to expose who wins Making of the Band. When do they find out officially, Art? On Monday? On Tuesday? All right, so we got a little jump on things, a little drop.
Your sources.
These are my sources. Then again, these are the same sources who said that Free just had a baby. No. These are different sources. Keep it here, everybody.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a
WBLS, New York.
She's a mother.
Hey, Mommy, happy to go.
Here. Oh, don't drop it on the floor. Germs.
She's crafty.
I know how to paint. I can sew. I do a little cooking.
She's a singer.
Struggle. In and out. Ups and downs.
Put that
like,
where?
Whoa,
Back
whoa.
there.
She drops it like it's hot.
Brown juice in one hand and get right in the other.
She has Tourette's moments.
Although I do have to be honest with you, the last time that I went, Dame Dash! What did that have to do with anything?
She spazzes out.
No, you didn't tear up your 40-something-year-old body! No!
She's gangster.
Anybody who tries to get in the way is going to get rolled over.
She's the queen of all media. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams.
You rotten, rude, ungrateful.
For Wendy Williams experience. Yeah. Now dig this.
I am exhausted. I feel like I expended so much energy on that whole baby thing that I just want to go. I want a good meal and I want to sleep. And I'm going to the place where I'll probably get the best meal of my year. I'm having dinner tonight with B. Smith, the lifestyle guru. Yes. Some people call her the Black Martha Stewart. And her husband, Dan. So B and Dan invited us to their home here in Manhattan. So we're not going to her restaurant. We're actually going to her home, And I was thinking, like, what do you get the lifestyle guru as a, you know, you never go empty-handed. You're supposed to bring something with you. Like any old slob, you know, you come to my house for dinner, you bring me, you know, some nectar, and, you know, I'm happy. You know, you bring me a picture frame or a candle, I'm happy. I'm like, wow, you thought of me. But it's like when you go to, like, a lifestyle guru's house, what do you get her?
Chocolates.
Chocolates?
Yeah, but not just any old. Something that's a little rare and really nice chocolates.
I only got about 4 hours before dinner time. Hey, B. I bet she's listening to the show, scurrying around the kitchen. I got my my Gladware, you know, the disposable Gladware. It's like Tupperware. I got it in the car, and I swear to goodness, I'm bringing it in the house. And when their backs are turned, I'm scooping up some of that homemade chop. Bringing it back home to my family. Well, my husband will already be there, but I know he'll want leftovers somewhere around 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, light that food up again.
Leftovers are the best tasting,
yeah.
You know. Next day?
Yeah. My son will be all in it tomorrow morning. What do you have? You have broiled quail or something. I mean, what do you have? You're not going to have fried chicken and macaroni.
Probably 3 or 4 entrees.
Oh, my gosh. Yes. Stop. I am so hungry. You know, fighting makes you hungry. You're not hungry while you're fighting, but when the fight is over, afterwards, you're starving. I feel like I was fighting with that, you know, that Jay-Z thing. I feel like I was fighting. So now I'm all like, damn. Are you capable of killing someone? Murdering them? 70% of you said no on the website, thank God. 30% of you killers said yes. That was yesterday's People Poll question. Today, the question is, are you sleeping with 3 or more people? Let's go around the room. Girl Fridays, I won't call you out. Are either one of you sleeping with 3?
No.
Okay. No, Goose, you're a married man. I'm not going to call out names. Is there anybody in this room? I'm not even going to look in the direction. I have peripheral vision. Raise your hand if you're sleeping with 3 or more people. Oh, the hand is raised.
On land or sea.
And I'm not even going to say who the person is, but just guess. So I'm ready to reveal to you who is going to be winning Making of the Band. And this is no disrespect to Puffy's show. I just can't, for some reason, I just don't watch that show. Like, I'm either not there or whatever. It's like one of those weird things, and I love shows like that. I'm in and out. I know Aubrey, because she was there from last season, right? But I didn't even watch it that season. Just like I know Babs Bunny, and I know Choppa. That's probably the season that I paid the most close attention to, and even that, I wasn't paying as much attention. I don't know why I'm not there. And even during reruns on the weekends, I get reruns of Run's House. I like to watch Logo. I don't know why I'm not there. And endless hours of HGTV. Forget about it. Now, wait, no music, Goose. All right, drum roll, please.
From your source.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me just get it right, how the Making of the Band goes. They choose 5 band members, right?
Yes.
Are you sure they're not? Oh. Make mine a double. Thank you. It's Friday, everybody. Checks are being passed out. Art is looking disgusted, like you better find mine, nigga.
I got mine already. I'm just waiting for this as a stuff. I got mine already.
Oh.
I checked the thing, the ATM.
Mine is first.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Come on, last night. 12 at night.
Everybody straight.
How you doing, Wilfredo?
All right, Wilfredo. See you in 2 weeks.
Como esta?
All right. Como esta? Put mine in its usual spot. That's right. My bra.
Still in school.
Now, Making of the Band members, the new ones are supposed to be announced on Tuesday.
They're choosing the band Tuesday, and I guess we'll see it Thursday. Yeah. He just told me they're choosing the band this Tuesday.
No, my person told me that they're choosing the band on Tuesday also. Now, I'm not even going to ask you to violate whoever your friend is.
Yes.
But I'm watching your body language, and I'm listening to how you talk.
Well, maybe I won't say anything. Turn my mic off, Goose.
No, Goose. Keep his mic on. All right. Band band member Takeda will make it. Dominique, Deshaun, Andrea, and Aubrey. Congratulations. Y'all are the new making of the band. Wow. Turn all the noise out. I want to talk to Art. Art?
Yeah.
How does my list sound? Let me say it again.
Okay.
Takeda, Dominique, Deshaun, Andrea,
I'm not saying anything.
and Aubrey.
I'm not saying anything about my sources. That's your source, and
Takeda,
I'm gonna keep my
Dominique,
my private.
Deshaun, Andrea,
Wendy, easy,
and Aubrey.
You have your source, and I have mine. Let's move on with the show, Goose.
You know what? I swear. And the thing about Art is that, believe it or not, that wasn't dramatized. That is how Art is. It's just like when Dave, you remember Dear Departed Dave?
Easy.
Whenever Dave would be lying or deceptive, Dave would stutter also, but not as badly as Art, and he wouldn't do a tick with his throat. But Dave would stutter while banaka-ing. He'd pull the banaka out. I don't know why banaka is a part of his whole lying, deceptive pattern, but he would stutter and he would banaka. And he wouldn't even be conscious that he's doing it. And I'd be able to catch them both in lies all the time.
You can never catch you in yours.
No, because I don't have those kind of tics.
Yeah, you don't have any tics.
But I'm a seasoned woman. I've lived and lied, and now I know how to, cover it up.
It's opera.
I can even give you the right body language that you want, because I think about it as I'm lying to you. I'll be wide open with my legs like this, like I'm not lying. I have nothing to hide. I'm not going to fold my arms. I'm not going to touch my face, not my ears, not my nose. Nope, because I know I'm lying. I'm going to keep everything just like this.
And look straight in the eye.
I'm going to look you straight in the eye and lie to you.
Oh, my God.
That's right. And lie to you.
And commit murder.
And murder you. And murder you. That's right. I'm in the 30%. That's right.
Think you can beat a lie detector test?
No. I need, you know what? I could beat the lie detector test if I have enough time to convince myself of the other story.
And like on Desperate Housewives, she'd probably take a sedative to calm her down. That's what Bree did to that pharmacist.
See, here's the thing. Through, through just, like living and learning and not even necessarily being hurt as much as anything. But, when you see you don't have to necessarily experience the hurt in order to feel it and say, well, what would I do if I was in that situation or whatever? But I'm a bit of a paranoid person, and I always try to stay one step ahead of, and then you fill in the blank. One step ahead of my employers, one step ahead of, my husband, one step ahead of my son, one step ahead of my parents. Like, I try to stay one step. It's my defense mechanism. Doesn't mean I'm right, but in my mind, I feel as though if I'm at least hatching a plan and at least got my lie set or my out or my FU money or my next job or my next, in my mind, I'm okay. And so it's been over the years I've been able to, I can lie to you. I can tell you one thing: my palms aren't going to sweat. Like people come up here and they have interviews. They're all nervous. I shake their hands goodbye, and sometimes I call it out. Other times I don't because they're just so incredibly wet that I'm embarrassed for them. Do you know what I mean? But I can sit and be a nervous wreck, and I don't talk to you. And I blame the wide eye thing on that's about the only thing, because that's a natural thing with me, even without thyroid disease. But the thyroid disease just adds to it. But you would normally be able to tell, like with the wide-eyedness or whatever of my eyes. But whatever, I blame all that on thyroid disease. So I'll be lying to you, and maybe my eyes are twitching or whatever. I have thyroid disease. If they get too wide, like saucers, thyroid disease. All right, so let's go to the telephone, talk to people. Aubrey, Andrea, Deshaun, Dominique, and Takia. I don't know what that means to you all. I know that many of you are very wrapped up in that show. Perhaps I've spoiled it for you.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey.
Did you hear about Free having JC's son today?
No. Please don't bring me back down that road. Marquita had the baby. Marquita is Tai Tai's, or what's his name? Tai Tai's baby's mother. Marquita had the baby, and Jay-Z was there congratulating Marquita and Tai Tai.
Yeah, I got a call, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Your call probably came from somebody listening to the radio show.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was going crazy last hour.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Wendy.
Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
Later.
Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Yeah, I was calling to find out who's your doctor, Dr. Jones, in New York?
Oh, okay. You for the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
His name is Dr. Michael Jones, and he is on, right around the corner from Bloomingdale's. I believe it's on 60. What month? Does
he have a website?
I don't know. Let me look back in my appointment book, okay? Because when did I get my my ear surgery, Art? What month? How many months ago?
Like 2.5 months ago.
All right, let me look back. Give me a moment to look. Just keep listening to your radio, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I'm going to give you the telephone number to his office.
Okay, thanks.
Here it is. Wait, ear piercing. Wait, my ear piercing, 10:30 in the morning. Okay. I have to look back more. Look back. Okay. Yeah, keep listening. I'm going to tell you.
All right, thanks, Wendy.
All right, bye. Let's go to another phone call. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, it's Fez from Philly.
Hey, Fez.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Nice to have you here.
Making the Band 3 is a disaster.
Is it?
Yeah, those girls, they're all really ugly and none of them can really sing. And, like, I don't know what's wrong with, like, Puffy. Like, he's weird.
Well, did you hear who I said would win?
Yeah, I heard.
Are you surprised by any of them?
No, because, I mean, like, none of them have talent, so I don't even know why they're all there.
Are any one of these girls that old lady?
Yeah, no. The old lady got kicked off last week because she could not dance or sing.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can lie about your age all you want, but, them bones don't lie.
Yeah, and she looks like her forehead looks like she had Botox in it, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
But it's still, like, stiff. You know what I mean?
That I do recall from this season of Making the Band. All right. Well, thanks for calling, Faz.
All right. Bye, Wendy. I love you.
But love you, too. Okay, Dr. Michael Jones in New York City, who happens to be the fabulous husband of the fabulous newscaster on UPN, Kathleen Trigg. I'm going to give you guys his office telephone number, and I'm going to give you his address. Dr. Michael Jones. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Wait, hold on. 212-223-0716. Very well-appointed office. Terrific guy. 212-223-0716. I was very satisfied with my surgery. His office is at East 61st between Lexington and Park. And we'll be back.
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegels. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable. The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, where the listening is fun.
I listen every day.
And the winning is easy.
Oh, my God. You're kidding.
$1,000.
I'm not kidding. I don't play when it comes to the money.
Oh, my God.
Cash for the holidays.
You have $1,000 today that you didn't have yesterday, so I'm happy for you, all right?
Thank you.
It's the $107,000 cash guarantee.
Let everybody know your station, sweetie.
Oh, WBLS.
Hey, everybody. It's 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B Classic Soul. The Wendy Williams Experience. Don't forget, we've got $107,000 to give away and our $107,000 cash guarantee. Your next chance to win is today at 5:25. Now, this hour of the show is sponsored by MasterCard, and Raven is saying, Jim, I'm glad you're in here. Jim is in here, Jim Weiner, one of our fabulous engineers. Jim, can you please explain to us why Raven is saying that this is what he says, Wendy, there is humming sound coming from your radio station. It sounds like a running motor or something. What's going on, Jim?
I didn't know that there was. I'll have to listen to that. I'll have to listen to that right away. I'll check that right away.
Are the guys up on the transmitter doing anything?
I don't think so, but I'm going to check that right away. Sometimes it can be an individual. I'm not saying that the person doesn't know what they're talking about, but it could be that they may be hearing it on an individual basis where there might be individual interference, or there might be in their general area something going on that's interfering. But I'm going to check it out right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're here today. I mean,
why is that?
Well, Veterans Day, I thought the whole office was closed.
Actually, no. The office is open Veterans Day. We get the day after Thanksgiving off instead.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yes.
Oh, any big plans for the weekend?
Not really, no. But that's okay.
Are you going to eat a nice meal or go?
Yes, I think I will at some point. Yes.
Who does the cooking?
Well, actually, I mean, in the household, actually, I do very little cooking. As a matter of fact, most people are very glad that I do very little cooking for a good reason. My wife is a great cook, but because of our because of the busyness of our respective lives, actually, we don't generally make a big deal out of cooking. In other words, I certainly don't expect her to have to do all the cooking. You know,
wow.
She works.
You're a jewel.
Well, I mean, she works after all.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, I appreciate the compliment, but I mean, I think it's only right. I mean, she works full-time herself. Why should she be burdened with having to do that? So we just kind of work things out, you know, on an equitable basis.
Yeah,
so
what do you do? Order out, or you do like a Hungry Man frozen entrees or something?
Sometimes we'll do something like a more simplified meal preparation, or ordering out, or going out occasionally, enjoying a nice meal together.
Yeah,
so,
that's very nice.
Thank you.
All right,
but I will check. Thank you very much, and thank you,
Raven.
Also for Raven for pointing that out. Go check that out right away.
Thank you, Jim.
Certainly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's Jim Weiner, everybody, filing his report from the WBLS Engineering Department.
He used to be a jock or something?
No, he's very comfortable. Do you know who he reminds me of? I swear he reminds me of Ben Stern.
Yes.
Doesn't he remind you of Ben Stern?
Ben Stein?
No, Ben Stern. That would be Howard Stern's father. You remind me very much of Ben Stern.
No kidding.
Yeah, in your look and in your delivery. Now, what kind? Not really in your delivery, but more so your look.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
There's no family relationship that I know of. My family.
Otherwise, you'd be engineering over there.
Maybe so.
Yes. Thank you, Jim. Jim Weiner, everybody, from the WBLS Engineering Department. Very nice.
He loves the mic.
Yeah. Let's talk to Stacy for a moment from BLS Music Department.
Indeed.
What's up? Now, Stacy.
Yeah.
Step up.
We were talking about our Christmas party with a purpose, and I know that you are fully responsible for getting Jaheim and Donnell Jones on board.
Right.
And we've been teasing to the people that, you know, in addition to the full holiday buffet, of course, there's going to be drinks and whatnot, that there are more surprises.
Oh, yeah, lots.
What's the scoop?
Yeah, I don't want to say, and I don't want to corner you, but is there an announcement that or anything you'd like to say to the people?
Yes.
December 17th, everybody at the Marriott Marquis.
It's going to be a lot going on. I can't really say because, you know, I don't want anyone to hold me to it. But we're talking to a lot of people, and we're getting a lot of confirmations back, put it like that, from big celebrities. So we'll just say that.
Okay. Well, listen, I don't want to call out any names, but there is one celebrity in mind who is a friend to this show, who fits perfectly in line with the BLS motto, which is today's R&B and classic soul. He happens to be a little bit older, but he's very young in spirit, and he wears True Religion jeans.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, well,
it's looking good. I'm still talking to them.
Okay, 10 means he'll be there. 1 means forget it. Where does he fit on the scale?
Probably like between 5 and 6.
Wow, that's okay.
Okay, that's better than 0.
Yeah. So we'll see.
All right.
That's
our BLS Christmas party with a purpose, and that's Stacy. I was going to say Stacy J. Damn, Stacy. Stacy Anderson filing her report from the WBLS Music Department. I sat next to Stacy J. the other night at Neil Long's party. She came in and whatnot. You know, it's weird because she works here and stuff, but we also know her from The Apprentice.
Yeah.
But when I see her out, I can't help but like think like,
easy.
Hi, how you doing? And then my eyes quickly dart around the room, elsewhere, and I quickly, my booty tightens and I step away quick. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. You gotta explain that. Why did your booty tighten?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's like if I saw Paul out or something like that.
Okay.
Like, what do you do?
Yeah, say, holla, hey, what's up, and keep it moving. Didn't he come to the Laugh Factory?
Paul? I knew Paul before Paul came here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to say.
Oh yeah.
Art says Steve Harvey said, "Hey."
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wendy, those people who were calling from the hospital saying that Free just had a baby are lying. They probably don't even work for the hospital. I just seen Free a couple of weeks ago at the club. Her stomach was flat. Yeah, we know. We got it. Thanks. Listen, are you considering adoption? Adoption, rather. I think that this is such a terrific thing to do. Well, don't miss the Adoptive Parents Committee's 2005 Adoption Conference. It's going to be on Sunday, this coming Sunday. I'm sorry it's such short notice, but if you're adopting and you don't have kids, then maybe you have a little time on Sunday to, if you have kids, then, obviously this is probably short notice. You've got to figure out what to do with your kids while you go figure out how to get another one. On Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a long day, but it's a big decision. At Iona College in New Rochelle. I'm going to give you the telephone number for more information. I'm going to say it a few times because I want you to understand this. This is the Adoptive Parents Committee 2005's Adoption Conference. That's why it's so long. It's 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a conference. And it's a big deal adopting. 914-997-7859.
You're like a little kid right now.
914-997-7859. Do we have time to go to the phone and talk to people?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Hello? Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
This is Michelle from the Bronx.
Hey.
I'm watching Oprah with Beyonce and her mother.
Yeah.
And she has Kelly and, what's the chick name? Michelle, modeling. They should not do that. I mean, they constantly want to live underneath her. Like, why would they be modeling her clothing?
Because Beyonce says so.
I'm sorry?
Because Beyonce says so. And I guess, well, with Kelly, Kelly's her sister, so... and she needs to stay out there, being that Destiny's Child is not together anymore in terms of performing, although that'll probably be lifted in about 12 months. And Michelle, what's she going to do?
But Kelly, when I first saw her, when she first walked out, she had on some white shorts and then like a little jean. She looked like she was 3 years old, and she is so scared. Like, I just don't understand. It stresses me out. Like, they just need to wean away from Beyonce, and Beyonce and her mother are sitting in the chairs looking fabulous, and they're like her little puppets. Like,
why would they wean away? That's their meal ticket. They need to stay as close to Beyonce and the Knowles family as possible. I'm not saying that neither one of them are talented, but I'm just saying there's a million people out here who are talented. They need to keep that association.
I don't know, Wendy. I have another question.
Okay.
Where can I go to get a massage and a facial? In like Manhattan, the tri-state area, maybe.
Well, okay, why don't you try the Avon Spa? You can also try Elizabeth Arden at Saks or Elizabeth Arden Red Door. You could try the Mandarin Oriental. All of them I've been to. They all do a fabulous job.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody, we're going to continue. I'm here until 7 o'clock. And it's the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, what's up? This is Sierra.
What's up, y'all? This is Tweet.
This is A. Marie. You're checking out my girl, Wendy Williams, right here on the Wendy Williams Experience.
It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
I feel like my breath is filling up the whole room. I'm so hungry. Do you know how when you don't eat food? Sometimes like when you're watching your weight and when you're dieting or when you're starving yourself and stuff, all the stomach acids churning and everything. Art, do you smell anything in here?
No, it was cool.
Okay, good. Well, everybody, that Lowe's Theater chain has pulled 50 Cent's new movie, Get Rich or Die Trying, from their theater in Pittsburgh. That's where that man was shot dead in the lobby on Wednesday night when the movie opened. Now, you will be careful when you're, going out. Be careful all the time. But particularly, I guess, that this movie is going to attract, like I was talking about at the beginning of the show, a variety of different people, from, Johnny and Cindy in the suburbs to Tay-Tay and them, and all points in between. So what I'm trying to say is, if you can, then go out to the suburbs, maybe where there's less, well, hell, you can't even say that anymore. Columbine was the suburbs, right? Something always going down. Anyway, you will be careful. And this is too bad, because it puts a mark on 50's movie. But by the same token, I expect it to be number one at the box office. The local cops there in Pittsburgh say that they plan on increasing their units on the waterfront where that theater is the entire weekend. And they say, here's a quote. There was a lot of preparation done for this film after Paramount's research told us that it would bring primarily a young crowd. We had taken all the precautions possible, but I'm skeptical that the film itself incited, in other words, the shooting and whatnot. I think it's more an issue of the people who came in contact with each other at the movie. Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of movie that it's almost like, be sure that you're driving with your license and you've got nothing in the car with you, because 2 blocks from the movie theater, when the movie lets out, the cops will be pulling people over. Somebody sent me a fax. Where's this from? Wendy, why does it sound like someone's popping popcorn in the studio? Because I got a delivery, and in with the delivery was a bunch of that poppity pop stuff, and I love it. The big juicy fat ones. The little ones annoy me, because you can only pop them if you wring them out like a washcloth. But the big juicy ones,
the bubble wrap.
Yeah, these are good. That one's done. Throw it aside like a dirty whore. Look, it's down there on the ground.
Another one?
I enjoyed you for about a half hour. Now I'm done with you. Dirty whore. Wendy, long-distance relationships can work. I met my husband in Florida. He was living in Baltimore, and we're now living in New York. We dated for 4.5 years before we got married. You shouldn't lose faith. That's from Keisha. Keisha, there are always exceptions to the rule, but I'm not down with the long-distance relationship thing. I mean, there are exceptions to every rule. It's like Whoopi Goldberg had her first child, and she's like 16 years old. Look at Whoopi now. But I wouldn't encourage 16-year-old girls to go out and have babies and expect that their lives are going to end up like Whoopi's. Let's go to the telephone. Hi, Wendy here. You're on the radio.
Wendy, how you doing?
How you doing?
This is Raven.
Hey, Raven.
What's up, baby?
Raven, Jim Weiner said all is fine with the signal.
All is fine? Okay, because you know the sound that your refrigerator makes in like when it's on, when it's just running?
No.
That's the sound that I heard.
Oh, thanks to Lauryn Hill.
Oh, shoot.
We don't have that refrigerator anymore.
Oh, shoot.
Remember, I used my Lauryn Hill interview money to get a new refrigerator since she didn't want to come by.
Listen, I got a question for you. I have a where are they now type question.
Okay.
Where in the hell is Tevin Campbell?
I don't know, but thank you for reminding me of the big announcement I have to make.
Oh, shoot. You got a big announcement today?
Yeah, Raven, why not?
He didn't turn into a woman, did he?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. The announcement has nothing to do with Tevin Campbell. I mean, yeah, how you doing and all
How
right.
you doing?
But
the queen of them all.
The queen of the queens.
Queen of the queens. Roy.
Hey, Raven, you got off today?
I actually have to work night. I work night.
Okay.
Oh, and another thing. I work for Greyhound. You know that.
Yes.
Michelle from Destiny's Child, tell her, we need jingle singers for our commercials. If,
there's
nothing
work.
pans out on a gospel thing.
There's
or
work.
Them plays. We need people at Greyhound. www.greyhound.com, Michelle.
There you go.
How you doing?
Thanks, Raven.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Hey, Art, give me the drum roll.
All righty.
Dons and Divas Extravaganza, Part 6. Thursday, December 22nd. Manhattan, New York City, New York. I can't say exactly where yet. Question Mark Entertainment, Face Down Entertainment. They've put on Dons and Divas Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5. The ultimate grown and sexy party. This is not a concert. It is a party. And everybody who comes out looks spit shine that night. Women in evening gowns, women in cocktail dresses, men in full-blown suits, men in suit separates, but looking fabulous with bowler hats, ascots, ties, open collar shirt, but fabulous. Grown and sexy. This is the Wendy Williams Question Mark Entertainment and Face Down present the Wendy Williams Dons and Divas Part 6. So you got the date. You know, Mary J. Blige is our host. Host means she will simply be there like the rest of us, dancing and drinking. What is that?
Oh, that's Art's phone?
Oh, somebody's corny phone.
That's Art's new phone.
And you already know there's 5 hours of open bar.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
And I told you there were going to be more. Oh, and you already know the locks will be there. Just to come through and, you know, party and stuff. Shout out to Chic and them.
No.
But what you need to know is, well, Wendy, you're usually good for a performance or so. I know last year's Sierra performed. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Songz will hit the stage. We love him too.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mary J. Blige is hosting. Trey Songz is performing. The locks will come through. So many other announcements to be made. Get your black and get ready. December 22nd. The place to be is, I can't say it yet, but the theme of the party is the Black Party.
AKA Stud Fest.
The Stud Fest. Ladies, that means studette for us. It's the ultimate grown and sexy affair. We've done it not once, but 5 times already. New York City is where it's going to be this year. We've had it in Jersey. We've had it in New York. It's back in New York. Shout out to some of our proud sponsors, including Armadale Vodka. We love Courtesy Lincoln Mercury in the Bronx. We love Razak Hair Care Products. We love Demetrio Furs. All right, you all. Keep it here for more details and more gossip.
It's Wendy, man.
I've been talking to this young lady. She called me at home and I was listening to your show. And she says that she doesn't know any straight guys that listen to the Wendy Williams show.
No. Plenty of straight guys listen to the show.
All right, so yeah.
Ow.
So what should I tell her? Just
tell her how you...
Wendy Williams, you don't know me. I'm not your punching bag, you gon' blow me up. Girl, better leave me alone before I buy your radio station and send you home.
Wendy Williams, experience.
Yeah. How you doing, everybody? It's the Wendy Williams Experience. It's Veterans Day. And shout out to all of the men and women in the armed forces, past and present. It's your day. And a special shout out to everybody listening on Armed Forces Radio. Since I understand that's where a lot of you all listen. Tom and Katie might want to go ahead and get married and have their baby, but Nicole Kidman, from what I'm understanding, is beside herself with hurt and anger and a bit of jealousy, they're saying. And I'm like, well, she and Tom have 2 kids together. They're adopted, but they're still their kids. Isabella is 12, and then they have the black son. I forgot. Connor is 10. But you know, a 10-year-old child is just at that age where they say, you're not my mommy. You're not my daddy. So from what I understand, Isabella, well, her reaction towards Katie Holmes is, you're not the boss of me. And old Black Connor's reaction is, leave me alone. I mean, you know, anyway, the kids don't like Katie. But then again, that could be Nicole feeding the kids out of her own anger. You know how sometimes that happens. Anyway, I just thought I'd pass that along to you. And a shout out to Jay Boogie. Jay says, Wendy, I'd like to comment on the Run's House show. You know, I'm a 42-year-old person, and so I have a lot of admiration for Run DMC. I always loved Run more than DMC or Jam Master Jay because Run's stage presence and overall attitude. Now, on the show, I love the way he interacts with his kids, especially his wife, because he's a comedian. He zings her with one-liners every now and then. I caught an episode late last night when Angela was hired as an intern, and Run was commenting on his wife's past triumphant weight loss. She lost a lot of weight, apparently. Wow. I love the show personally, but she does represent a stay-at-home wife luxuriating in the cut. I ain't feeling that, especially when her sister-in-law is doing the damn thing. Shout out to Kimora Simmons. Getting to the November issue of Smooth Magazine, Wendy, oh my gosh, Takara is doing the damn thing for real. If she only knew, laugh out loud. She is holding it down for the plus-size women. I've always loved thick chicks, but when I got my hands on this issue, I was showing it off and saying, work it, Takara. Yeah, I do have to say, I was commenting, I think last week, Takara, a friend to the show, you look amazing. As a matter of fact, Superhead's got nothing on you. They needed to have put Smooth Magazine, shame on you. You should have put Takara on the front cover. Her she has so many curves. You know what? Takara gives you a reason to celebrate why you're not a size 8, 6, or 0. She gives you a reason to want to eat that meal and know you're going to be okay. She looks so, just great. And if she had a bit of airbrushing, I got to tell you something, it's not much. Because we've seen Takara up here, and we already know that she's got a defined waist, a defined behind, and, you know what I mean? You remember? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Takara, cheers to you. You look terrific again in the new Smooth Magazine. And Jay Boogie, thank you so much for faxing in. So now, it's being reported that Supreme Griffin, Kenneth Supreme Griffin, he's being accused of being the financial backer and drug lord and mixed up with Murder Inc. and stuff. Well, he's requested and received approval from the U.S. District Court to have a public defender represent him in his death penalty case. Well, he's claiming that he's unable to afford his own attorney. Chris and Irv Gotti are accused of laundering money through the Murder Inc. label. And is that what it all comes down to? You move hundreds of thousands of dollars only at the end to be accused of, allegedly. Millions. Only to be accused, only have to use a public defender at the end. Wow. Dondre Whitfield. Clap it up. Gangsta. Out of all the hoods that we've seen come through this joint, Dondre's the only one who's ever come with a gun that we know of. And bragged about it, too. Yes. Well, I'm back in the city, and he was visiting from Los Angeles. He's from Brooklyn. But Art gave him, one of those black man hugs. Where they have to hold their hands and pull into each other. And when Art pulled in, Art felt something hard.
I thought he was excited to see me.
and Dondre's explanation was, I'm back in the city and, Yo, last night, why was I up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching, Hal, what's the blaxploitation movie, Harlem? Help me. Harlem. No, damn Harlem. Damn Nights. I'm talking about back in the 70s New York with the scenery, hookers in Times Square.
Hell Up in Harlem?
Hell Up in Harlem.
Wow.
Why'd I watch it from the beginning to the end? I'm tired as hell right now. But, I was up, Yeah. During the gangster hour on TV, you never know who you run into. So Dondre Whitfield is joining the cast of a show that I could have sworn was canceled. Jake in Progress, everybody. That's the John Stamos vehicle. Shout out to all the Greek men. Anyway, that's not all of you. Just making a little John Stamos joke there. Anyway, Dondre who's married to Sally Richardson. They have a beautiful daughter, I believe they have a daughter together. He's going to play a recently divorced college buddy of John Stamos. And the production for the show begins this week for a January premiere. So I guess they took the show off TV, they're rejudging it, and they'll bring it back. I got to tell you something, I'll give it a chance. Providing it comes on, at a time where I happen to be there. I'll give it a chance, why not? Mos Def is wrapping up his work on the upcoming film Journey to the End of the Night. They're working over there in Brazil. He's an exotic kind of guy. I'm sure he's been tasting the many fruits of Brazil. So Brandon Fraser's in that one. He's hot. He's good looking also. Charlize Theron makes an appearance. Mark Wahlberg makes an appearance. And Mos Def in the upcoming movie, The Brazilian Job. It's the sequel to The Italian Job. So he's working on 2 movies, Journey to the End of the Night and The Brazilian Job. Well, you guys, I don't know whether you much are thinking about it, but the Alcoholics will end a 4-year hiatus. Well,
isn't that Exhibit Soul Group?
In their 4-year hiatus this winter, they're releasing their new CD. It's called Firewater.
Oh my God!
It's going to be on Wax Ploitation Koch Records. This CD is the follow-up to their 3rd CD, or to their other. Wait. Anyway, the CD is coming out, okay? And then they're going to go on tour. The members' names are J. Rowe, Tosh, and E. Swift. And here's what Tosh says. We were party animals for over a decade. Times are changing. We'll still get together once in a while and do songs here and there, but this is going to be it as far as an album goes. And that's what he said years ago, talking about their official retirement. So they're back together.
Money running low.
Is that it? The money running low?
Mm-hmm.
Or they just miss being creative? Oh, Michael Jackson. You splaboo. Michael's lawyers, everyone, are trying to stop a very enterprising couple, I might add, from getting the trademark approved for a wine called...
Oh, wait a minute.
Jesus Juice.
Oh, Jesus! Juice.
Apparently, there's a CBS Evening News producer by the name of Bruce Rain. He and his wife, Dawn, first filed for the application in January of 2004. Last month, they submitted a Jesus Juice logo for approval. The logo features an almost naked man wearing a sequins glove, loafers, a black fedora, and an obscured face.
Oh, Jesus!
I love it.
Juice.
I love it. Michael's lawyers say that they expect to fully get this stopped. But this is what Bruce, one of the producers over there at the CBS Evening News, says. He says, my wife and I are hobby winemakers. We only trademarked it because we didn't want other people to try to make money off of it. I apologize to anyone that was offended by this. So they might not actually make the wine, but they're still in the trademark. So if anybody ever wants to make it, I say go for it, you all. And send your first case right over here. We'll put it up on the website.
No, we're going to drink it.
No, they're going to send lots. We'll go into business together.
Oh.
We can have it at the Dons and Divas extravaganza.
Oh, Jesus Juice.
With Mary J. Blige hosting. Yeah. And I just announced last hour Trey Songz performing.
Oh, my gosh.
I need to give you all, 5 hours of open bar.
Oh, my gosh.
How much Jesus Juice could you possibly drink? Oh. The ultimate grown and sexy affair. It's called the Black Party. The Black Party.
A.K.A. Stunt Fest.
Stunt Fest.
Yes.
I like that. You said Stud Fest.
I meant Stunt Fest. That's the way I wrote it down. A.K.A. a whole lot of money in the building.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
December 22nd in New York City. If you're listening from out of town, listen. Ain't nothing but a party, y'all. Don't be nervous. We'll be giving away tickets on the radio. That's how you get in. However, there will be a limited amount of VIP and tickets available. Tables set up in the VIP and whatnot. What you need to do, I'm going to give you an email address, and somebody will email you back. Make sure to leave your email number. Or, what is that? You leave an address.
Yes.
You all in your damn computers. Dons, D-O-N-S, and A-N-D. Divas. D-I-V-A-S. And I'm not spelling because I think you're stupid. I'm spelling because I don't want anybody to think I'm saying dimes. Right. People think I'm talking about the money. Wendy, what's up with the Dimes and Divas party? What? It's a lesbian party, Dimes and Divas. Dons and the important thing is that you spell out the word and, A-N-D. Divas 2005 at yahoo.com. You email with your questions. Somebody will email you back. Dons and Divas 2005 at yahoo.com. This is the 6th year this party has happened. It's the Wendy Williams Dons and Divas extravaganza. Over the top. We've had Usher. We've had Little Kim. We've had Mekhi Phifer. We've had Lisa Ray. We've had Al Sharpton. We've had Queen Latifah. We've had Missy. We've had, geez Louise.
You name it.
You name it. And Trey Songz will be performing, but I want to emphasize that this is a party with a performance. This is not a concert. So come dressed in black because it's the black party. Keep listening for details and be prepared to have fun on December 22nd in New York City.
It's Wendy, man.
You never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me but talk about me. Watch what you say. That's all, baby girl. That's all I'm asking you is watch what the f*** you say.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Just about that time of year. Time for another party. A WBLS party with a purpose. Last year, Fantasia, John Legend, Keith Sweat, and Brian McKnight sold out weeks before the event, causing many to be left in the cold. Don't let that happen to you. This year will be even bigger and better. We'll begin with a full holiday buffet. Then Chuck Chillout gets the party started with your favorite WBLS personalities.
Hey, I'm Steve Harvey.
Okay, everybody. Hi, it's me, Wendy Williams.
This is Champagne.
Rude boy David Levy rocking you and popping you.
And this is Mark Jordan.
Then get ready when Jaheim hits the stage.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jaheim. It's gonna be a party, y'all.
And Donnell Jones.
Hey, what's up? This is Donnell Jones.
Along with Jamie.
Hold up. You can't say that just yet.
You want
Just let them know when and where it's gonna be. They already know the entertainment's gonna be back.
Mark your calendar for Saturday night, December 17th. It all goes down to the Broadway Ballroom of the Marriott Marquis Midtown.
Oh, you doing it like that, huh?
That's right, the Marriott. Tickets available now at all Ticketmaster locations.
Proceeds to benefit Safe Horizons and Day One. Putting an end to domestic violence.
The WBLS Christmas Party with a Purpose 2005 is brought to you by our friends at the New York Department of Health, urging all New Yorkers to get their flu shots by logging on to nyc.gov.com to find convenient flu shot locations.
It's a party with a purpose.
With 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, this is your man Steve Harvey in the mornings. Come and get this money, y'all. We got it for you cash.
Be caller number 10 at 212-545-1075.
$1,000 right here from 107.5 WBLS.
All right, BLS, you're caller number 1. It's time to win, and you're caller number 2. You're caller number 3, call back again. You're caller number 4. You're caller number 5. Welcome to the weekend, but you're only caller number 6. You're caller number 7. You're caller number 8. You're caller number 9. Congratulations, you're caller number 10. You just picked up $1,000.
All right, girl. Hey.
So what's your name?
My name is Jamela.
Where are you calling from, Jamela?
I'm calling from the Bronx.
Well, you know, we give away the money 3 times a day, 7:15 in the morning with Steve Harvey, 12:15 with Mark Jordan, and 5:25 with the Experience.
This is cool.
So this is the way we end it for the week, everybody. Of course, the winning begins again Monday morning at 7:15. We do this 3 times a day, 5 days a week. We've got $107,000, and we need you to be listening for your cue to call in and win and get your share. So congratulations, Jamela. It's you now.
Thank you.
You want to shout out to anybody?
No. I just want to know when I can come get the money.
All right. Well, we'll take your information as quick as possible behind the scenes. Let us know your station.
Hey, Wendy.
What?
How you doing?
How you doing? Congratulations, Jamila. Let us know your station.
WBLS.
Why'd you have to play the drum roll for that? Like, if there's an option? Well, there are options.
Yeah.
And with that in mind, we definitely appreciate that you pick us.
Yes.
All up and down the dial. You have options, but you choose BLS, and so we appreciate that. Yes, the winning is easy. We do it for you. This hour of the show is brought to you by Chicken Little. That opens this weekend. Oh my gosh, I know what you want to do at your house. You want to go see Get Rich or Die Trying, and your kids want to go see Chicken Little. You did, mommy intern? You took your kid to see Chicken Little?
Yeah.
It opened last weekend then.
Yeah.
How was it? She liked it?
She loved it. I liked it probably more than she did.
You did?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
Risha, that's what you and Kev go see next weekend? Thanks. Risha's going to babysit. I got to take my book cover. Ritz Harper's has to take her book cover pictures next weekend, next Saturday. Tonight, SpongeBob SquarePants comes on Nickelodeon at 8 o'clock for all the parents. Are you in there? Is your kid watching? Mommy intern. Is your kid watching? SpongeBob SquarePants tonight.
Yeah, she'll watch that tonight.
8 o'clock, yep. I think it's Where's Gary or something called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be there.
Yeah. And then they can sleep late tomorrow or whatever. Anyway, all right. We're going to continue with the break, you guys. Don't forget the bonus hour is coming up at 6 o'clock of the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBL.
Oh, look.
Brothers and sisters, taking it back, baby. Taking it back. Old school short shot. Yes, the rhythm's a rebel. 2, 3, play. A little play from back in the day. And me, it's Wendy, man. Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wendy's got the heat. Wendy's got the heat.
Move my body, yeah. What's up? This is Jack A. Harry.
What's up? This is your fabulous girl, Takara.
What's up? This is Dr. Ian Smith, and you're listening to the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, here's who I need to talk to. Hey, Hollywood, where are the Hogans with their how you doings and whatnot?
Oh, I gotta get them from Ant.
It's been a long, well, please, before,
All right.
I'm just saying, can we wrap up old business before we start a new year with new business?
I was planning on doing that anyway.
Let me have a piece of that gum. You know, Orbit's orange is my favorite. Gotta come in here and get a piece, and I'm taking 2 pieces just because of that.
Take 3. It's the holidays.
Here,
Did you read that story yet?
Taking a 3rd one. No, I'm saving that one for the BH.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bonus hour. All right, everybody. So Mike Tyson was accused of assaulting a cameraman. Well, apparently this all went down yesterday. He was in Brazil, and he's being accused of punching a cameraman and throwing his camera to the ground outside of a club, and then removing the videotape and putting it in his pocket. Wow.
Look at his body language.
Trouble never stops. Oh, who are those people on the computer?
A lady, Eddie, and Johnny.
That's Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy?
And a lady way over here with...
The lady's way over there with her arms closed, and Johnny and Eddie are walking right up on each other. Johnny with his pink jacket.
Ow.
Oh, really, Al? Can't press the buttons fast enough on that one.
No.
How you do? Where can people see that picture?
celebworldversion2.org/forum.
Cal, go to celebworldversion2.org/forum. Wow. They make a cute couple.
They do. Nice chocolatey.
In the meantime, over at the University of Pittsburgh, Baby Moore Campbell, the illustrious and famed author, returned to her school to celebrate the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh. She's there to discuss her latest book, 72 Hour Hold. And this will all be happening actually on November 17th. And while she's there to celebrate her book at her alma mater, her daughter Maya Campbell is on the internet masturbating.
Oh.
Bring the picture back up and show the Girl Fridays.
All right.
And girls, remember, it's radio, so nobody understands if you just look and bug your eyes. You gotta... Oh, and Hollywood, you're in here too, so go around to the Girl Friday side.
I saw it already, but I won't mind again.
Damn. And I can't tell you a website to go to for that, because Nicole got it and emailed it to Art, and then Art showed us. In the meantime, there's a new musical coming to Broadway. It's called Hot Feet. Hot Feet is being... Actually, the music and the lyrics of the show will be done by Maurice White of Earth, Wind, and Fire, and it'll be on Broadway April 15th.
Maurice White.
For an April 30th opening. I don't know what that means. Maybe there's a little practicing and stuff. You can get discount. Yeah, Maurice White.
He can't do nothing no more.
He's dead?
No, he can't do nothing no more.
Why can't he do anything anymore?
He don't tour with the group or nothing. He messed up.
What do you mean he's messed up? Would you talk?
There's something wrong with him. He don't even tour with Earth, Wind, and Fire anymore.
I don't know that. Why doesn't he tour with them anymore?
There's something wrong. Like, something wrong with him. Like, he can't do stuff no more.
All right, you're twitching your body. Is that what you mean?
That's what he does.
He's got something physically wrong with him.
Yeah.
Well, there's apparently nothing wrong with the creative juices.
Oh my, I can't.
The show's going to feature... Oh, look at her go. She's got huge areolas.
Yes.
Yes.
And shoes too small for her.
And shoes too small.
Yes, they are.
And a shaved area. Or what is that? Is that shaved or was that... What is it? The lighting?
No, she got something down there.
Shaved area and a hairy taint. Look at the taint part. Her legs are wide open. She can use some of that bleaching like Samantha Stevens got.
Yes.
She got her booty hole bleached. The porn star.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, the show Hot Feet is going to feature original songs as well as past hits like Shining Star and September. And the story is going to tell the story of a young dancer with Broadway dreams who dons a pair of enchanted and possibly sinister, they say, pair of red shoes. Yeah, well, very nice. And in the model world, Naomi Campbell is still being as demanding and diva-ish and crazy as we've known her. She apparently didn't attend a lavish showbiz party in New York hosted by her friend Dame Dash because it started unfashionably early and the organizers refused to alter their time at the last minute to fit into Naomi's schedule. Naomi was one of the several VIP guests that Dame had invited to this exclusive party to launch his Fifth Avenue showroom for his watch brand. And Dame and his jewelry partner Daniel Lazar were apparently at the party as well. So to prepare for Naomi and make her comfortable, the Rolls Royces had all been booked. The Cristal was popping and on ice. The caviar was ready to be served. But before the doors opened at 7 p.m. on Wednesday of this week, Naomi decided that she didn't like the arrangements. According to insiders, they're saying that Naomi asked the whole watch showroom launch party to be rescheduled because it was too early for her. Apparently, she doesn't like to go to parties earlier in the evening, and a Rolls Royce was booked for Naomi to use for that evening, but she didn't want to come out before 10 p.m. After weeks of party planning, they say, she changed her mind. Her no-show didn't stop Lee Daniels from showing up, friend to the show, Monsters Ball director, Donnie Deutsch, and Giuseppe Cipriani, the owner of the famed Cipriani restaurants. Oh, well, Naomi. One splaboo don't stop no show.
No.
All right. Gotta go, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you for listening, and we'll talk again, God willing, on Monday. Bye-bye.
Peace party, people. See you later. 'Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
Here, Art, do you want a piece of Trevor's gum?
Sure. Thank you.
Goose, do you want a piece of Trevor's gum? Girls, do you want a piece of Trevor's gum?
They all took some already.
Then I'll leave this last piece, making it a total of 2. I'm done now. You all keep it here. The bonus hour is coming up next on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, this is Vaughn Harper. Spend your weeknights with me from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. The only place you get that musical massage you
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Let's take some calls from the request line. Caller number one.
Earlier today, she talked to radio host Wendy Williams.
Dateline's Hoda Kotb talks with New York radio DJ Wendy Williams.
Earlier this year on Wendy Williams' New York radio show.
Wendy Williams is a nationally syndicated radio personality. Jimmy's guest tonight, Wendy Williams.
Why is Wendy Williams fast becoming the queen of all media?
She's made her mark making celebrities extremely uncomfortable on her popular New York radio show. She's got a TV show on VH1. Please welcome troublemaker Wendy Williams.
Oh, my Lord, am I ready for this day? That was the most erratic, weird interview I'd ever heard.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man. Here it is. It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
I was just trying to fool you. Hi. Welcome to the bonus hour, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. Shout out to all of the men and women in uniform serving our country. Ones that have done it in the past. New Orleans Parade definitely had the city crazy today. Took me like an hour and a half to get across town, but it's all good. Have your day. I should have remembered. I saw all the grates up, the parade grates. And at first I thought, I saw them up yesterday. And I'm thinking, wow, they're getting planned. They're planning really early this year for the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the Macy's Day Parade. The grates were on Fifth Avenue, but I said, maybe the parade's on Fifth Avenue this year. Maybe it's not on 7th Avenue, Broadway, wherever. Excuse me. You know who died? Norman Dow. Now, Goose, you've been around. You know the Dow twins.
Yes.
Big party promoters.
Right.
Well, Norman passed away. He collapsed last Friday.
What?
While he and his brother were hosting an annual masquerade party at the Copacabana.
Yes.
He was taken by ambulance to St. Vincent's Hospital, where he was treated and released. He died a day after his brother sent an email to fans saying that he was resting at home. Now, Norm was 54 years old. They've been promoting forever. They were born in Queens. They held their first party back in 1969 at a rec room in Rochdale Village Housing Complex. After college and a rejection from a job at IBM, figuring they could earn more money on the party circuit, that's exactly what they did.
Intrepid.
Yep, they managed a lot of nightclubs, from Leviticus to Justin's, which is actually a restaurant. Their annual parties on the Intrepid were legendary and attractive to thousands of people. Plus, they threw their annual ski trip and their parties in Vail, Colorado. I got lots of friends who go out there for Black Ski Weekend in Vail, and they'd go to the Dow Twins parties. They've hosted parties locally for politicians and civic organizations. At one point, the two were estimated that hundreds of married couples first met at Dow Twins parties. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I can't believe I'm old enough to say 54, so young.
Yeah.
But 54 is so young.
It is.
He collapsed at a party, went to the hospital, was treated and released, and died afterwards. Shout out to his surviving twin, Harold, and shout out to their family. My condolences. I don't believe I've ever met either of you all. And I've never been to either, as the partier that I am, I've never been to your parties. What was the real heyday, the real rockin' time? If they threw their first one in 69, the rockin' time must have been the mid-'80s to the early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of Dons and Diva-ish.
Yeah. Well,
not that, you know.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, you know, by the mid-'90s, Question Mark Entertainment came along and just kind of squashed the intentions of other promoters. There's a bomb going off in my head. Art's not in the room to do it.
Took it to another level.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about that. You want to hear who's winning Making of the Band? I got the drop on it. I've got no flinching at all from set-siders. Art stuttered like crazy, which means that it's absolutely... I don't watch the show, so I'm not sure. It has nothing to do with hate for Diddy or anything crazy like that. It's just that, you know, for whatever reason, I guess I'm just never there at the TV. But all my people watch it, and they always, you know, did you see Making of the Band? No, I didn't see it. So Aubrey's going to make it. Andrea's going to make it. Deshaun's going to make it. Dominique's going to make it. And Takia. Don't ask me how I know, because if I told you, I'd have to kill you. And I am part of the 30% of the audience. Yesterday's question was, do you think you're capable of committing murder? 70% of you all said no, and 30% said yes. The new question is, are you sleeping with 3 or more people? There's one person... Oh.
Wow.
Excuse me. I think everybody heard that from Bay Ridge to Totem Hill.
I was just reacting to the question.
Why? But the way you reacted, everybody heard. And if you saw the body language, everybody, she buried her forehead in her hand. That's a lot of people for you. Have you slept with 3 people in your life? 6? All right. It was one of the Girl Fridays. There's one person on the show that is currently sleeping with 3 or more people. Do I really need to tell you who? No. Okay. I promised I would keep it confidential. I took a survey, and this particular person was the only one in the room who raised their hand. Yes. And this person was also embarrassed because it wasn't a full raise, like raise your hand if you're sure. It was one of those, teacher, I think I know the answer. No, maybe not. Yes, I do. All embarrassed. This person was. Notice how I'm not revealing the sex. I'm calling this person. So to repeat the winners of Making of the Band, Aubrey, Andrea, Deshaun, Dominique, and Takia. But you'll find out officially on Monday or Tuesday. By the way, to answer that people poll question, are you sleeping with 3 or more people? You can go to thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Are these people on the phone right now waiting?
Yeah. Yes.
Terrific. Let's go to line 3 and talk to Nicole. She's 24. She loves Making of the Band. Hi, Nicole.
No, this is not Nicole.
Is this line 3?
Yes.
Who is this?
Well, I really can't say my name. But I'm from Methodist Hospital.
Okay. All right.
And
go ahead.
I'm going to tell you the deal. Free did not have Jay-Z's.
Right. A girl named Marquita, who's the girlfriend of Tay-Tay.
Yes, but Free is pregnant.
You're too late. Fall back, Asia, the intern, on the buttons trying to fill Artie's cup.
Then it won't even stop. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you can't stop. You get a little ride.
She is pregnant. She was with Jay-Z at the hospital, but she was not the one giving birth. It was Tay-Tay's wife that gave birth on Monday, but she's still at the hospital getting discharged today because she had a C-section.
Okay, back up. I mean, congratulations, Marquita, but right now we're not talking about that. Congratulations, though, to Tay-Tay and Marquita. There are pictures of Free on the web that were just taken in October, and her stomach looks flat.
How the Free that was here today, stomach is not flat.
Is it bloated because they had a good meal at Mr. Chow's? Or is
it's big to probably in the mid-second trimester.
So Beyonce's out there in Chicago. Which one of you girls was in the kitchen saying Beyonce didn't look right? Oh, that was you, Haley. Yes. All right. She, because the cable's down in the office. This is what Haley was saying. She was responsible for going in the BLS kitchen.
Yeah.
And you said that, tell what she said.
I thought she started to cry over her mother, supposedly, and how close they are and how, she's been good to me and I want to be like her. But it looked like there was something else that could be.
I would cry over talking about my mother on Oprah, though.
Yeah, but
and not for nothing, Tina and Matthew have been through a lot,
right.
And I mean a lot.
Right, but she just didn't. She wasn't Beyonce that you normally see. She seemed like she was just very subdued, just there.
And that probably what it was. Is that she's probably pregnant also, but Free's gonna have the baby first.
She didn't look pregnant. Beyonce didn't look pregnant.
She didn't look pregnant.
Which is probably why she was crying.
True. And I wanted to say, Wendy, Artie, we know it's all you that having sex with 3 or more people.
Oh, he doesn't have his headphones on. He can't hear.
Oh,
Artie, she said that she knows that it's you who has sex with 3 or more people. Oh, he's on his BlackBerry, and he's not paying attention.
Okay.
So let me just ask you something else.
Yeah.
How do you know Free was in the hospital with? Because I don't care whether she's pregnant or not. At this particular point, what the F is she doing in the hospital with him while B is out there on Oprah? Like, what are they doing luxuriating with each other when enough flames have gone on about this relationship? I don't care if she's pregnant or not. The point is, why are they still? How do you know?
Nobody was supposed to see them.
Yeah.
But I work in the OR tech. I'm an OR tech.
Okay.
And I work in the OR.
Mm-hmm.
And they took them in the back elevator where they, because, they don't normally take the babies in the regular elevator to the, the nursery. They take them through another elevator that's more germ-free and stuff. They took them through there to go and visit Marquita, which is on a whole different floor. And for you to get through that elevator, you got to kind of pass through the OR.
Now, when did you all get the word that Jay and Free are in the building? Like when they were parking their cars out there at the valet?
Yes, because they wanted privacy. The security came to make sure that everything would be clear, that there would be nothing going on, no procedures at that time.
But in the meantime, you guys were definitely doing your peep work. You were peeping around, looking around. The hospital was all abuzz.
Yes. And I think even somebody got fired because...
They called the radio station earlier. Why'd they get fired?
Yeah, somebody got fired because, like there's a HIPAA law, patient confidentiality.
Of course.
And they told... I'm going out. Oh, wait, 1 second. Yeah, and somebody told... called the station, I guess, and told...
Talk to me.
And told you, spoke to everything, and then they, said Methodist and all that stuff.
And they probably listened to the voice and figured out who it was there or something?
No, I think they was dumb enough to use the hospital phone.
Oh, my gosh. What? Oh, good job, Asia. Asia on the buttons? Wow.
Yeah,
you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
So now it's not, to recap, nurse, it was Marquita who had the baby, but Free is pregnant.
Yes.
How do you?
I don't know. Maybe she's friends with Tay Tay, and maybe she's friends with Marquita. And
they're only friends all through Jay.
Yeah.
They're friends all through him. Who'd they get there with, those two? Were they, together? Were they mad security? Were they with some boys? So her girl, who were they with?
They had about probably like 3 security guards, but more of, I guess, the crew came later on. Like around 4 or 5 o'clock, more people came to visit, and then they moved them to another secluded area that more is used for like the VP and the president.
Right.
They're not in the room. They use the same room
at this point
as Chris Rock, because Chris Rock also had his baby there.
Well, at this point, they might have just housed them right outside in the lobby in the waiting area because everybody knows the business.
Exactly.
And so how do you feel about this, knowing that Beyonce's, and how do you feel?
I feel it's wrong, and I feel that Beyonce's too of a society. I can understand if it was twist around, if Beyonce was pregnant and Free wanted to stay with Jay-Z because, she's not really doing nothing.
Right.
But I think Beyonce's too successful and got too much of her own money to want to hang on to Jay-Z. Because it's like, what are you hanging on for?
Because she's dangerously in love and she caters to you.
Sure.
and what I say to that is get over it.
Yes.
Right, girls?
She's going to find out at the end of it, she got herself, and herself.
That's right. That's me, myself. That's right. She sang all the songs. She knows what to do. She's just got to implement everything.
Yep. That's what she got to do. But
well, a shout out to you, to respect to everybody in the medical community. You know how much I love and revere you all. From the OR techs to the orderlies, the nurses, the doctors, all you all. Thank you so much.
no problem.
All right. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.
You too.
Damn. Sharon's online, too, and she's got a celebrity website with Johnny Gill. Oh, she wants to know what it is. Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Art, you don't have on any headphones. You can't even hear what Sharon... what is that, new clothes you ordered?
No, this is BLF staff shirts. I never got mine.
And you are staff?
Yes.
Clap for that.
Number one.
Oh, number one on the sound effect. What are those, turtlenecks?
No.
Unfurl, let me see. I never got one either. Get me one. I don't want a short sleeve one, though, Art. I want long sleeve. I want two, just like you have. I'm more staff than you. Thanks. Good, Asia, good.
Oh, God.
Hey, Sharon.
Hi.
So, you want to know the name of that website?
Yes, Celebrity World.
Well, Art just went to get me some shirts, and only he knew.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Well, can you say it again? Who is this, Wendy?
Yeah.
Oh, can you make hi? How are you?
Good. When Art comes back with the shirts, I'll ask him what that website was again.
Okay, say it clearly this time. Do you have a cold or something you sound?
I've been fighting it all week. I've been taking my Airborne. I'm trying not to let it creep into my system. It's a busy time of year. I can't afford to be down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay.
I mean, really, can any of us at this particular point?
No, not at this point.
It's like the end of the year. Budgets are due. For those of you who, deal with that type of work, you got to get it done. Your boss is waiting.
Right.
And then if you got family coming into town for Thanksgiving, you got to prepare for the fights. Mm-hmm. I mean, can any of us really afford to be sick?
Nope, not really. Not at this point.
I got more, please don't get sick medications going on, the Airbornes and whatnot.
You'll be all right.
Well, thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend.
Okay, thank
Bye,
you.
Sharon.
Oh, wait. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. Last night they had a party at the 4040 Club for L.A. Reid's son. Mm-hmm. I went there to get something to eat and got caught in the middle of MTV video for his birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
How nice.
Yeah.
Did you have your house shoes on? And because you said you went to get something to eat, were you getting takeout?
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh, okay.
No. They have these buffalo wings in there that are really good, and I go there every now and then just to get that.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for calling, Sharon.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Someone Lysol on the mic. Please, I can't be sick. Man, I am so hungry. B and Dan, I'm apologizing in advance for however I might eat, whatever might spill on my shirt, and whatever might be left all over my chin. I know B has been probably cooking all day. Oh, I bet you B. Smith throws a fabulous little dinner party. We're going to their house for dinner here in Manhattan, me and my husband, and then B and Dan. They invited us over. I thought that was such a nice thing, She's like Martha Stewart.
And you haven't eaten all day.
I haven't eaten all day.
You're preparing.
Yeah. I wonder if they drink.
Oh, everyone has that. Oh, nice.
No, not everyone drinks. We went out with Kendu and Mary. Mary doesn't drink anymore.
Not even a table wine?
Mm-mm. Mary doesn't drink anymore. Oh. And so then to be polite to your host, the first time we went out with him, me and my husband, the Negroes that we are, we drank our liquor anyway. And, just not even being sensitive. That's like somebody pouring out a line of Coke, though, in front of me. You know what I mean? It's like, even though I know what it would do to my life and I'm not going back or anything, it's like, you're an ass. Why are you doing that right in front of me? Mm-hmm. So us, I guess, not really even thinking sensitively like that when we went out. It was Mary and her husband Kendu and me and my husband. We drank. And then we went out subsequently after that. And, of course, no, we didn't drink. But you got to be sensitive to things like that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they drank, that would just be great. Maybe we should call before, because if they don't drink, then I'll just drink on the way up. I'll crack a bottle of Hennessy before I leave here tonight.
But chocolates are normally safe. A nice, gift.
Yeah, a gift. Yeah, a nice box of chocolates. Yeah. B is the house guru. She probably makes her own chocolates. Everything is substandard to a house guru. You know what I mean? Like, they do everything better. If you bring her flowers, she'll say, well, these flowers are nice, but I mean, in her mind, you know what I mean? You just expect that.
But they say it's the thought, not the gift.
You bring her chocolate. No, it's the gift. All I know is I'm hungry. And I know that B is an exceptional cook. Have you ever been to a restaurant, B. Smith's? It's over on 8th Avenue. Very good food. She has one out in Sag Harbor, and I believe she has one in D.C. Plus, she sells her home wares at Kmart.
What do you give the person who has everything?
I don't know. I watched her while I was miscarrying one time in the hospital. They had me on the bed, reclined backwards, where my head was near the floor and my feet were up. Good. Go, Asia. And like I was in the process of miscarrying, the baby was slipping out. I was 5 months at that point. And so the doctors thought that by putting me, this is what they do to women, it was literally the baby's have to fall through the hole. So they put me in the bed at the hospital with my head near the floor and my feet up at the ceiling. And that's how I stayed for like 4 days. I ended up miscarrying anyway, but that's how I stayed for 4 days. And I was so worried about it, I barely got any sleep. So when the hospital was quiet at night, my husband would be sleeping in the room next to me, all the nurses station, everything. You know how, if you've ever been in a hospital, you know what it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And B would be on. I'd be watching her. Yeah. I don't know whether her show is still on TV or not. I know she does vignettes here for WBLS. Like oyster soup, something that you don't normally eat at your house. Baby quail, and instead of deviled eggs, you got quail eggs.
Caviar.
Yeah. With toast points.
Oh, my God.
Ugh. Forget about it. The table's probably all set all nice and stuff. You know how we throw it together for the holidays. We don't know what we're doing. We lay people. I'm going to ask her for some tips, though. I'm going with Gladware so I can scoop some leftovers in for the weekend. And I'm going with a pen and a pencil. And a piece of paper. A pad. I'm going to ask her all kinds of stuff. I'm having Thanksgiving dinner. And I would love to know, what are all the chic people doing for, and what's the proper way to do this and to do that? And
I suppose she says, I'll send over.
Send over dinner? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. No.
You prefer to do it yourself?
Yeah. Well, no. My parents like to cook the turkey. We get down on some serious macaroni and cheese. When we put our minds to it, me and him. And, not for nothing. I'm getting a crowned roast. I looked in the Neiman Marcus catalog for the holidays. Have you ever ordered food from there? Oh, my God, the food is so good. And the crown roast comes. It's all done. It's got those chef hats on the top of all the feet.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, my gosh.
And Dan said, don't worry, they drink.
Oh, like a fish? Great.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, they must be listening right now.
They are. Dan just called. He said, don't worry, Wendy, we drink.
Thank you. Dan. Thank you, V. Great. At this point, with the guru,
right?
The lifestyle queen.
Yeah.
The dinner's been done.
And beautiful and smells great.
Yeah.
Wendy, I'm gel.
Yeah. They're probably sitting around right now, relaxing.
Yeah. Sipping wine. Come in.
They got their buzz when we get there.
Freshening up a little.
Yeah.
The smells are coming out. It's set. Woo.
I bet you every bathroom is done exactly right.
Yes.
Like at Martha's house or something like that. Like if you're going to go to somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would have to be. You got to take mental inventory. Let me know how she did it in there. Because I know it has to be beautiful. Has to be.
I'll tell you private. I'm not going to put it on the radio.
Okay, tell me private, yeah. Because I'm taking care of my place too. So
yeah.
I want tips.
Dan and B, I don't want you to think I'm going to get on the date table and put our night on blast. Or for that matter, where you all live or what it looks like or anything like that. I guess you got to be nervous inviting me over, and then here I am talking about it. I'm sorry, you all. Damn, this mouth.
No, I think they know you're excited. This is a nice night.
You know why? Because I am like a Martha Stewart B. Smiths in my mind.
Yeah.
This morning I started off the morning sealing the stain where the water spot is from all the rain, putting a little bit of sealing white on it. Like, I do everything in our house, and I love it. I could tighten up a cabinet. I could make the dinner. I love to decorate, including sewing my own pillows. The old-fashioned way. I don't even have a sewing machine. I love all that stuff.
But you don't do gas.
But I don't know how to pump gas now.
I hate that.
But by the end of the weekend, forget it. My husband, if he takes a real good look at what's going on, Lucy, Wendy, what are you up to? I've always done something good. They go out boxing on Saturday morning. They're going for like the whole day. I'm in the house, just a hammering and a sawing and a hanging and a fluffing, lacquering and shellacking. I love Saturdays. All right. Do we have anybody else on hold?
Yeah, we've got 1 and 4.
Tamika's online.
1 and 4.
All right. Well, can we take both of those and then we go into the break?
Sure.
All right. Line 1 is Tamika. She's 26 and she wants to talk about Nas Baby's mother's book. Is that book out? Hello?
How you doing?
Hey, Tamika.
How you doing, Wendy?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, turn that down, though.
Yes.
Thanks, Tamika.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
I just wanted to know if you knew about the book, because I just found out yesterday, and I don't really get to listen to your show only between 5 and 7.
Yeah.
Because I work or whatever, so I didn't hear you talking about it today, nor did I hear you talk about it yesterday.
No, I mean, I talked about it, I think, when she first came up with the idea or was shopping for a book label or something like that. I mean, I don't know anything more about it. Do you?
Yeah, well, from what I hear, it's out. Well, it's not out on the streets, but certain people got exclusive, got exclusive book, and they read little quotes of the book quotes of the story or whatever out the book or whatever. So I didn't know if you got your hands on a copy.
No, I don't have one.
Oh, okay. I got another question, Wendy.
Okay.
Advice.
Okay.
I have a boyfriend or whatever. I know him for a few years. We've been together maybe like 3 or 4 months. He works or whatever. He does like delivery for different companies. And this is a busy time of the year or whatever. Now, when we first started messing around, everything was good. The sex was good. We was doing things or whatever. Now it's like everything just stopped. And he's blaming it on a job. Like, oh, I'm so tired because I work long hours every day or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I'm feeling neglected because I only have like 2 days off. And then those 2 days, he really want to just rest or whatever the case because he is tired.
Well,
but at the same...
Well, how long have you been together, did you say?
Maybe like three months, but we've known each other for like 3 years.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, one thing I could say is he could really be tired from his job, but the other thing is that coupled with being tired from his job, I mean, he's used to you now. And normally 3 months, you're still having brand new sex, but because he's known you for so many years, he had you long before he actually had you. Oh, ladies, if you are halfway decent looking, every man that you know has already had you in their minds.
Yeah, that's true.
And so,
but I'm feeling like everything is blamed on his job, but, I still do what I'm supposed to do as a girlfriend, like make sure he has a meal, I suppose everything like that.
Get used to it, because we're women.
I mean, I understand you got to work and everything, but at the same time, you have a family, too. Like, if you neglecting me, then what's next for me? What I supposed to do?
But you're not his family. You're his girlfriend of 3 months.
Right, but we live together, and like I said, we've known each other, we've been friends forever, but we just got into a committed relationship, and we just started having sex within these 3 months. It's not like we had a sex relationship for the whole time, or whatever the case is.
He might really be tired. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Then again, there's always the chance that he's getting it elsewhere. But the bigger part is that if he's doing this after 3 months, is this the man that you really want to be with? I think that you guys moved in like too soon. Because now, if you want to make the choice of leaving him, and it's only been 3 months, there's a whole lot involved. Like, who's going to take over the rent? Who's going to stay in the apartment? You guys moved in too soon. You have to make a decision within yourself whether or not this is the person for you. Because in 3 months, if the flares are going on, like there should be nothing wrong with the sex in 3 months.
That's the thing I said.
Okay, so maybe it's time to. How old are you?
26.
Mm-hmm. And how old is he?
Same age.
It's time to move on.
Yeah, that's the same thing I said. I said.
So how you gonna divide up the apartment? What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll make it. I work and everything like that. You know, he was a help and everything, but he wasn't a person that I would depend on as far as staying there for the whole year.
Why did you have him move in? You're not supposed to move in with jump-offs. You're supposed to keep them over there. She said he's not a person I would rely on. You knew all along.
No, I'm saying he works and everything. He's reliable, but I'm not going to hold him to it because things happen, and I know we could break up at any given time. Like, I wasn't going to get into no apartment that I couldn't afford on my own.
Yeah, I hear
if
that.
Things did go bad. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're going to kick him out?
All. I think so, because I don't want to cheat. I don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just be by myself and be happy than to try to make something work, and it seems like I'm just keep knocking, and the door never opening. I ain't got time for that. I'd rather just be by myself. It's not even about kicking them out, but I don't want to be unhappy at the same time either.
I wish you well. Your heart's in the right place.
Thank you.
Take care.
Well, thank you, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
And you have a great show.
You too. Oh, thank you.
Just wanted to let you know that so you do your thing.
Thank you. All right, you know what? We're going to get ready to go into the break. Can I just tell a story first about a gun? Go ahead, Asia.
Go ahead. I was trying to find
They're learning, you all. Well, okay. All right, now keep in mind those two buttons as I tell this story, because the man who allegedly threatened to kill Makita Williamson, who played Bubba Gump in Forrest Gump, has pled guilty to possession of a loaded gun. Here you go. His name is Ernesto Diaz, and he's 24, and apparently he went to Superior Court out in L.A. and entered a guilty plea on Tuesday. Now he faces up to 16 months in state prison. He's going to be sentenced on January 13th. The drama unfolded when 45-year-old Makita Williamson, who, as we know, the shrimp-loving Bubba Gump, apparently Bubba Gump's car cut off Mr. Diaz's car, and Diaz aggressively tailgated Bubba Gump, flashing gang signs and a gun. Can you imagine how terrifying that must be? Oh my God, I don't mean to laugh, but my God. So Bubba Gump pulled over to let the dude pass, but instead, the dude passed in front of him and pulled right in front of Bubba Gump's car and stopped his car, got out and pointed the .357 Magnum to the window, threatening to kill Bubba Gump. So Bubba Gump drove away, and Mr. Diaz followed him, still pointing the gun and yelling obscenities, including, "I'm going to kill you." So Bubba wrote down this dude's license number and called 911, and the cops arrested him shortly after. How terrifying. How terrifying. Oh my gosh, my heart was racing just telling you the story. Good, Asia. All right, listen. She's clapping for herself. Oh, you know what? I wanted to tell you guys. Would you say hey? Hey. Yeah, you could. But you couldn't find the button. Okay, there you go. Okay. The Dons and Divas extravaganza on December 22nd. Now, to update you, Mary's hosting 5 hours of open bar. The location is still not, I'm not able to say it, but you're still going to be stunned. It's in Manhattan. The 22nd of December happens to be a Thursday. And I just announced earlier today that Trey Songz will be performing. See, Mary's hosting. There's hosting and performing, two different things. Hosting means she comes in, she has her Diet Coke, she sits, she waves, she walks, she dances, she laughs, she eats. She's there. Performing, that's Trey Songz. And the way he knows how to flip his voice, maybe he can flip it to Mary. Like do a tribute to Mary. Mary's, what is it? The American Music Awards? Some award show is, what is it, girls? It comes on Tuesday, Sunday, Monday. You guys study too much. You want to watch TV like that?
have time to watch TV.
What do you do?
Study, school, work. Here.
Please, you're missing out on some of your best years. Do you watch Making of the Band? Nope. Do you watch Being Bobby Brown when it was on?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody watches that. Shout out to Bobby. Do you watch the Reverend Run Show? No. Do you watch Everybody Hates Chris?
Yes.
Okay, you do watch.
See it. I always have a paper due the next day for some reason.
That's good, Joel. I'm only playing. Study hard. All right, look, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the remainder of the show. I'm going to try to squeeze in as many stories as possible. I want to talk about Brad and Angelina. I want to talk about Eva Longoria. I wanted to talk with you about this new bra, ladies, that has been invented. A new TV show coming on. I wanted to recap about Dondre Whitfield and Mos Def. Not in the same story. Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Gwyneth Paltrow, the DJ who poisoned his wife. Oh, what? But yes, Vaughn Harper is at it again. I was trying to tie in the two stories to make it a funny. Really, what I was going to say is Vaughn's up at 7 o'clock with the Quiet Storm. Hey, Miss Harper. How you doing? All right, everybody. Keep it where you got it. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. It's the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Yes, I am in the building.
Thank you, Vaughn.
107.5 WBLS with the return of the $107,000 cash guarantee. Backed by popular demand, it's your chance to pick up an easy grand. $1,000 winners throughout the day.
This is your man, Steve Harvey. I know you want to get some of them bills off your back.
Set your radio to wake up and get paid on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And listen for Steve to give you the cue to call in to win each morning at 7:15 a.m.
So get ready at your shot at winning $1,000 cash. We're going to give it to you just like that. Flip, 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 flip.
Then listen for Steve again at 12:15 and then again at 5:15. Be the 10th caller and you're an instant winner.
Cut it, fold it up, put it in your pocket. It make a nice little hump in there. Put a rubber band on it. Make everybody think you're balling.
It's the $107,000 cash guarantee on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Trey Songz, baby. You listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, Trey. See you at Dons and Divas. This hour of the show is brought to you by MCU. It's the Wendy Williams Experience here at BLS. Don't forget about our ultimate Christmas party with a purpose. The purpose this year is to benefit the anti-domestic violence program Safe Horizons and the other program called Day One. To get your tickets for our party, which is going to be at the Marriott Marquis on 45th Street and Broadway, right in the middle of Times Square. Right there in the ballroom, the Broadway ballroom. Call Ticketmaster and we'll see you there December 17th. It's a, what night of the week is that?
Saturday night.
Is it a Saturday? Fabulous. So all day to pamper and get ready. 212-307-7171 is our Christmas party with a purpose and Ticketmaster. Also, BLS wants to remind you that domestic violence is everyone's business. So I'm going to give you the telephone number to get yourself some help, because if you are being abused, you are not alone. If you know someone who's being abused, pass along this telephone number. The number I'm about to give you is for emergency shelter, support, or just to talk. It's free and it's confidential. 800-621-HOPE. 800-621-HOPE. Stop screaming at me. Look how big and bold this writing is. Hey, Wendy, B. Smith's line is carried at Bed Bath & Beyond, not Kmart. Oh, damn you. Okay. All right. Bed Bath & Beyond. It's at Bed Bath & Beyond for the B. Smith's line. B. Smith line. And the tribute to Mary J. Blige is on the Vibe Awards. Thank you, Raven. All right. And you all can go to this website to get Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill pictures and see them all hugged up. Art, I don't know what website that was, Celebrity something or another, and people were calling afterwards and you were out of the room. But here's an easy one to remember. Can you go to it, Art? I would like to. Do you mind?
See them again?
No, go to HollywoodDrag.com. I have a feeling this website is a lot more exciting. Hollywood.
Drag.
Well, the D in wood and the D in drag are together. It could be called HollywoodRag.com. But since we're talking about Eddie and Johnny, I like HollywoodDrag.com. Put everything together. Smush, smush, smush. Hollywood and then rag. RAG.com.
There we go.
Wow.
It's HollywoodRag.com.
All right. So there's a DJ who was arrested on Monday and charged with attempting to poison his wife.
Oh, no, he did.
Excuse me, he did. No, attempting to kill her. She lived to tell the story.
I don't think so.
Well, why don't you just tell the story? Do you know it already?
I think she died.
Oh, my gosh. He's going down. I guess he's in the 30%. Because 70% of you all couldn't kill, 30% said you could. He's 31 years old. And he's from Waltham, Massachusetts, but he lives mostly in Missouri, where he had a radio talk show. And his wife is also 31. And back in September of 2004, his wife, Julie, was admitted to Newton Wellesley Hospital with flu-like symptoms, according to the cops. So over the past 4 months, she had suffered a variety of symptoms, which had been treated by the doctors. Well, when she was admitted to the hospital, they say the following day, the medical personnel determined that Julie had ethylene glycol in her system, which is a chemical commonly found in antifreeze. So the prosecutors say that the DJ, James, put the chemicals in his wife's food and in her Gatorade. Well, you know antifreeze is green too. Wow. Does it have no taste? I thought antifreeze is kind of thick. You know, Gatorade is green, but it's pretty thin. Anyway, Julie's family went to the authorities on September 7th and told the authorities, the cops, that they suspected that she'd been poisoned. Wow, of all things. Like isn't that the last thing in your mind that I'm being poisoned? Well, the same day the hospital informed the cops that Julie was treated for suspicion of being poisoned. She slipped into a coma. She died.
Oh, my gosh.
On September 8th. At the time of her death, the medical examiners ruled it as a homicide. They swooped down on dude at the radio station, arrested him. She had a $250 life insurance policy he was planning on cashing out, no doubt, and running off with the next jump off.
I heard that he planned on buying a new car with it.
But listen, he wasn't able to cash it because the death was still pending. So he was arrested. What do you know this guy? It doesn't even say that in the article. Do you know him?
Not sold on CNN.
Look right underneath the story. There's an ad for Gecko car insurance right underneath the story.
I didn't even notice that.
Wow. He was taken out of his DJ seat during a commercial break. That adds a whole new meaning for we'll be back, God willing. Wow. Well, I guess it's time to go.
Oh, yeah.
And eat.
And eat. Ooh.
What time is dinner?
7:30.
Oh, nice.
But it's not really like I don't expect a hard time. I mean, if the food is literally sitting there, steaming when the doorman buzzes us up, great. But I want to. I mean, I think we're going to probably socialize or something.
What if they're swingers?
What?
What if they're swingers?
And they invited us over to have sex with them?
After a good meal.
No, I like to have my sex before I eat.
Oh!
So if that's the case, keep everything in the warming tray. I know you got one of them fancy Viking kitchens. I like to have the sex.
Yes.
And then I like to eat.
There you go. And then tell us all about it on Monday.
No, I can't, or I'll never be invited back.
Oh, it's true.
See?
True.
Because if it's good, I'm going back. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I think you do. You all are crazy, and I love you for listening. Have a wonderful weekend, and God willing, we will talk again on Monday. Bonnie's next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS.
The Wendy Williams Broadcast Day.